Hey everyone, welcome to the Unity Gaming Podcast, episode 78. It is Wednesday, August the 14th. I'm Dan.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Somppi.
And I'm Kumar. Dan, what was with that long pause?
Did you forget your name?
No, I just wanted to look right at Devin while I nailed that intro.
Yeah, you did nail it.
I got real concerned for a second that we were going to have to redo it.
If I was your best friend.
Devin, no.
Copyright.
So how you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good, best friend.
I haven't seen you guys for like a week.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, it's full house this time, which is kind of nice.
yeah, except you need to be here.
Yeah.
It's not full house. You just lied. You lied to everyone.
That's like
I
a
apologize.
hand of cards and you poker faced it.
Was how I said it not clear? I had to go and make some stupid little... Goddamn, Riccio.
Oh, that's perfect.
So Dan, I really want to hear from you, man. What have you been playing this week?
Fire Emblem Awakening.
On the Game Boy Color?
On the
That's weird.
3DS.
I
This
was gonna
one
say,
right here,
I didn't
it's
think
red.
It was released on the Vita.
I bought a 3DS. It's right here.
But I bought a
It's red.
3DS.
Is it magical?
Yes, actually.
Huh.
That's pretty sweet.
It fucking shut me right the hell up.
You got a 3DS XL, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I was going to be real confused if you bought just the 3DS.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of advantages to the XL. It has longer battery life. It's got a clicking 3D slider, which apparently the original model does not
No,
have.
it was just a slidey one.
Yeah. It would constantly, you'd flip it open and it'd be like, hey, I'm slightly on. You ready for that, eyes? No?
Well, I mean,
good.
This seems like a really solid system. Like it feels
fixed
like
the
a
hinge
good
too, right?
hardware. What's that?
They fixed the hinge. I know that there were hinge problems with the original release.
Yeah, it's actually got 3 clicking positions, so it's got about like close to 90 degrees, then like a little more like a normal DS position,
Yep.
and then it's got like 180. Oh my God, Riccio!
That's okay. I'm just trying to demonstrate the first click.
How do you
Okay.
find it? How do you find the screen comparing to
It clicks
the
one more time.
OLED of the Vita?
It does actually click one more time.
I was going to break it.
Also, you open the camera somehow.
It's okay. I hit the L trigger button. Bumper.
Does that automatically open the camera?
No, he did things.
No, if you're in the main like 3D, like just in the normal menu, you just hit the
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
never gonna use the camera.
see the things I don't know.
that 1.4 megapixel camera that actually looks like it's like a Doom camera because it looks like shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you saying
Do a
Doom
lot of
looks
games
like
use
shit?
it at all, or no?
Well, there's a suite of AR games included on the 3DS, and actually, I'm kind of in shock at how much they thought through just selling the 3DS as a system on its own. Because, like, think about if you buy a Vita, what can you do with that Vita as soon as you own it?
You can customize your background.
That's about it.
You can move the bubbles around.
You can juggle with it.
You can juggle with it. You can charge it. You can take pictures of your friends. You can listen to music. You can stream videos to it.
You could hit Riccio with it.
Cameo with it. You can get a case for it. You can wipe the screen from all the smudges. You could
The 3DS
buy a
has
new memory
like
card for it.
3 games
Oh, really?
included on it, and they're all like
Like preloads?
yeah, but they're all like almost like system level games. So the first
All right.
one is like Me Plaza, and that's the Street Pass stuff. So what that gets you is there's Puzzle Swap, and
Okay.
what's the other one called? Find Me.
Find Me It.
Yeah. So
Which has Find Me 2 in it.
apparently,
Built in.
Ooh.
and I'm not far enough yet. I
Yeah.
don't Street Pass enough people.
You have to beat the game twice. And then it unlocks it. Or it should. If not, you fucked up. Go back.
But anyways, so there's these 2 games. Puzzle pieces is you obtain puzzle pieces for different backgrounds by street passing with people, and everyone has different. When you start it, you get 1 puzzle piece for free, and then eventually you accumulate all the other ones just by street passing with people. And then Find Me, you use the people you street pass with to go into like a dungeon like RPG thing,
All right.
and everyone's different favorite colors. You have some different magic powers,
Okay.
and you have to fight like different colored ghosts and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It's neat. Then there's also this game called Face Raiders, which I haven't even touched. But it looks like you take pictures of people's faces and play weird games with them. And then there's the AR games, which they're like puzzly.
That sounds like it would be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the thing about all these games is that, like the AR games, there's different AR games once you open up that app, but you purchase them with these things called play coins, and you earn these play coins by racking up steps on the pedometer. You can earn up to 10 a day, and you get one every 100 steps.
Or you can shake it violently.
Yeah.
Actually,
Why do you always
I
have to break everything? Why can you never play by
It
the
actually,
rules?
if you listen to it, it only counts steps while it's closed. Hear that? But if you open it, that doesn't shake.
Well then, damn.
Learn something new every day.
I will tell you, it does shake while you're just sitting on a bus and not moving, though. Free steps. That's good.
And then you can spend those play coins to unlock more stuff and features, and even play some of the like Street Pass games without actually having to Street Pass people.
Yeah.
Because you can spend $2 to get a puzzle piece, or you can spend not $2, 2 play
Coin-
coins,
yeah, I was like,
or you can spend 2 play coins to have a wandering adventurer come into your dungeon. And
if
do some of
Nintendo
the
wanted
stuff
to have
for
a shit ton of money, they could have made play coins like purchasable.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you got your credit card, huh?
But they didn't. This
Yeah.
is like all about play, like what Reggie said. You play the game. It's good. It's good. It's actually
it's a good system.
it's kind of a gimmicky thing, but it's kind of impressive to have.
Served its purpose, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does a good job.
It makes me want to carry around the system with me everywhere I go, just to get street passes
Fair enough.
and do stuff.
And it makes me want to carry mine around just so I can Street Pass Dan and get a really high level me whenever I go to play the mini games, which is super helpful.
Because you street pass the same person, you get higher levels of that person in the game.
Okay.
Because you get a street pass tag every time you street
Yeah.
pass with someone, and so you can get multiple street pass tags on the same me, and that makes them like every time you street pass someone, they gain a level in Find Me.
Yep.
And there's also 4 other street pass games that they released semi recently.
They're pretty fantastic.
Richie about them.
Yeah.
It's just like a smart little metagame kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Well, one of them is like you have like clashing armies, but it's
Rock, paper, scissors sort of stuff.
it uses your army total is like everyone you street pass.
Well, it's everyone
Okay.
you Street Pass until if you have the game, it uses your in-game army, so it's like everybody that you've met. But if you don't have the game yet, it's just your me.
Well, no,
Street Pass
like
them.
your starting army
Yeah.
is yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to imagine that it also improves slightly as you street pass people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because you get the other people's armies, and that
Yeah.
number is no longer just your army of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's those 4 games are $15 to buy all 4 in a package, and they're pretty freaking awesome.
Except for maybe the flower one.
The flower one's really cool. It's just I think I Street Passed maybe 5 different groups of people that I've went into the game with, and each time it's been giving me a different tutorial. Where it's like, oh, good, here's how you water your flower. You get people to come in, and then they'll water it. Then the next time you go, and it's like, hey, did you realize that when they were watering it, you dropped a seed? Which seeds do you want to keep? You can keep seeds, and if you want to plant more seeds, you can put your flower up on a shelf. Hey, did you start planting that flower? Oh, look, you can figure out that one seed can be multiple breeds. And did you realize that whenever they're watering it, that seed, that depending on if they have that seed and it's going to be another breed. Hey, did you realize that once you do that, you can go to the town and you can sell your seeds and your breed? I was like, what the fuck? Like, just stop teaching me shit. When does this end? I don't know.
To be fair, probably pretty good value for your $5.
Yeah, it's actually, you know what? I complain
So-
about it, but there's a lot.
What you're telling me is by the time you're done with that game, you're a botanist in real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Botanist Trainer 2013.
You're a bot one from the show Weeds.
Sweet. So Dan, now having spent, I want to say probably a week or so with your 3DS, how do you compare it to the Vita, just from a hardware perspective?
I want to say that, well, like I was saying before, just buying the systems and having nothing for them, you can do stuff with a 3DS. The
Versus
Vita,
with
the
the Vita, you
Vita
can't.
demands like a
Hold
couple
the door
of games.
open. Prop a book up.
Yeah.
You can sharpen it and stab people with it to get 3DSs. Don't do that, though. Don't do that.
Use a corkscrew.
Don't do that either. Devin's not.
Holding a corkscrew right now. Ignore that.
I knew I left that near my desk. I had one of those mucho burrito sodas. I had to open it. and then
I'm sure.
more things get left
I'm
on my
sure.
desk.
Alcoholic.
Hey. No.
If it was an alcoholic, it would be like my apartment where
Not
people
this-
just have bottles like kind of around their chair area.
The joke about this is
Don't
that
talk about my room.
there's alcohol in this hand sanitizer. that I was gonna
I
drink it.
live like 2 feet from someone who drinks a lot, so I know what it looks like, Devin.
See, unfortunately, I have the fact that I have to clean mine up every time my significant other comes over. She doesn't put up with the bottle scattering. So
She doesn't put up with the alcoholism.
When you were like
No.
clean mine up, I'm like, do you just take like a dump?
she doesn't.
Well-
she doesn't put up with the mess.
Okay.
If I was a clean alcoholic, not a problem.
I tolerate some mess, but the second she like rolls her chair forward and like knocks over a bunch of them, I'm like, time to clean that up. She's like, yep.
It's just an unspoken rule. She
Yeah. As soon as you knock them over and it makes a really loud clanking sound because like 10 of them fell over, it's, like, it's time to clean these up.
If there's barely any room to move, you have to.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Cool.
My desk slowly gets covered, and it starts inching its way into like the view of the 24-inch screen. So it's like, all right, I can't see now. All right, this has to be moved.
Bottle vision.
Riccio just like
Butthole
tosses
vision?
his stuff behind his monitor. It's just like Narnia back
Actually,
there.
no. Everything. No. This is what happens. Is I put it to the side, then Dan Raz and just pushes it back. And then it's
Because I have to sit where you're sitting every time I come over.
Oh, yeah,
So I
yeah.
clear a spot
I
for
figured.
myself.
I figured it out now, though.
and it slowly moves back and around.
I figured it out though. Putting a laptop there stopped you
Well,
somewhat.
it stopped you, is what it did.
Just like
Take stuff off of it. No. Yeah.
So Dan, hardware-wise,
Yeah.
3DS, you've been having fun with it?
Yes, I have played. What did I look at the time? 17 hours and 45 minutes of Fire Emblem.
Jeez. Didn't you get it like 3 days ago?
I got it on Friday night.
Jeez, man.
I want to have a comment search party going on right now. For those of you who have an XL, can you help us figure out? This is for the video version. Can you help us figure out what this little dot is?
It's the mic.
What is this? That's not a mic. That's not a mic.
It's for when you're filming. Are you stupid?
It's a light. Does it tell you when you're
No, not a
filming?
mic. A mic.
No, I said it's a mic.
Yeah.
Why does it look like it has glass or like rubber?
Or is it a light? Turn on the camera. Flip it open.
I always want to know what that was.
it was a mic because
It's
you
so
have to
you
be
can't-
recording if
you-
you're
so you
taking
can't-
That
video.
has to make sense.
Creepily film someone and they won't notice.
If you guys know what that is, let us know. Because
Yeah, see, look, it's a light.
There you go.
oh, it lights up. Does it brighten my face?
No, it's so
No.
that Dan can't
Damn
be
it.
all creepy and
How do I-
film you when
inner
you sleep.
cam. Oh, it switches
That's
to
weird.
this one.
Anyways, all right. Mystery solved. Thanks, you guys.
That was quick. So Dan,
Normally
17
is with
hours
me.
of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that game is real fucking good.
That's like, you're in your element playing those games, aren't you?
Yeah, especially now. I'm gonna make a confession here, and Fire Emblem fanatics will not like me for it. I'm playing it on the casual mode, where permadeath is off, and you're allowed to save at any point.
Yep.
You can save at any point on the other mode.
You
too.
say that, but it doesn't say that. It specifies
Really?
on the casual that you can save at any point, and on the normal it says there are fixed save points.
Snap.
Weird.
You
That
can
is
save at any time,
incredibly
like the
weird.
world map and stuff, but when you're in level.
Yeah,
Does
me,
that
I
change
can every
combat at
turn I
all,
can
or-
save. It backs it. It saves to save and quit though.
Oh no,
Then you can
that's
come back.
suspending.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
different.
Oh,
I
okay.
can save, make an attack, and then if it's no good, I could revert
Oh,
that save.
oh shit. Okay.
I don't do that though,
Well, that's
because that
silly.
takes way too long. Because there's no like quit. You have
Okay.
to like exit the whole thing. and
Oh,
then-
really?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
it's way more tedious to like save scum that than our Valkyria Chronicles, where we can just hit start load.
That's still worse because those loadings are fucking horrible. Yeah.
Have you been playing with the 3D or without?
The 3D gives me a headache, so without.
Okay, cool. Yeah, same here.
I think it's just certain games actually. Fire Emblem. It's weird
Look-
because it still looks like kind of old Fire Emblem, just with like a little better sprites. But when
Yeah.
you put it in 3D, it kind of like props the sprites up and makes the landscape kind of 3D-ish.
Yeah.
And that
Well-
just
well,
looks
Richard
weird
showed
to
me,
me.
like, Richard showed me back in the day, and like when he first got it, and I was blown away. I was like, man, this 3D business is so cool. I wish I could kind of enjoy it a little bit better, but
Certain games have incredible 3D though, like Luigi's Mansion
Luigi's
Oh, really?
Mansion. Yeah.
Luigi's
Yeah.
Mansion is good.
and
one thing-
Mario Kart 7.
One thing
3D in that is phenomenal.
about the 3D, I want to say something though, is the XL seems to do the 3D a lot worse, and I mean that not so much as in like actually looking at it. The 3D is weirder. It is kind of like not as depth-ish, but
Well, it's just
The-
because it's a blown up screen.
Yeah,
It's not an
but-
increased pixel
but
density. It's
the viewing angle for it is I feel like shittier. I don't know why. I don't,
fucking hold the 3DS better.
no, but it's weird because like with the normal 3DS, I could like kind of like my hands could move a little bit like left and right, up and down, and it wouldn't ever just like do that double thing where you're like, oh fuck my eyes. But with the XL, I'm like trying to stay as still as I can. It like barely moves when I hit like the A button. It's like, oh fuck, like oh my god.
Maybe that's
Like, I
why
don't
it
know.
gives me a headache because it's shifting.
It's constantly
so
it's
yeah.
doing that. So I don't know.
Maybe.
Just bolt it down to a stand, bolt your head into like a headlock.
Well,
thing.
you have the official 3DS stand right here.
That's the Kid Icarus. Not not standard. No, I don't know. It stands. I don't know. It has a.
Use your Wii U one.
Kill you, Devin. But yeah, I don't know.
Did you get any other games for it, Dan?
Can you explain what you said before you bought these games, Dan?
I bought the system to play Fire Emblem and the new Mario and Luigi game, and I went, you know what, this is probably good. And then while I was having a slow day at work on Monday, I went, you know what, I should play some Mario Kart. I had sold my DS Mario Kart and went looking online for prices. I was like, it's probably like $10-15, right? Still $50.
Jeez.
All right.
The new Mario Kart 7 for 3DS is $40. So now I own Mario Kart 7.
Wow.
Nice.
And then I was over at Riccio's house that night, and we were looking up reviews for stuff, and apparently there's a crazy co-op mode in Luigi's Mansion, so I bought that as well.
Wow. So you ended up walking out with a full roster of titles.
Yeah, well, double the games I had originally intended. Oh, I have Pushmo as well.
And
Oh, Shin Megami Tensei, that's right.
Really?
That was more a value thing though,
Yeah.
because of the $30. I calculated out it ended up being like 16 something to just buy Shin Megami Tensei now rather than like
worth it.
yeah. So
It's worth it.
Were there any of those deals where they say like if you buy 2 titles you'll get a third one, or they'll give you
right
points?
now Club Nintendo has a promotion running where if you, and it's before August 31st. Richard, this thing keeps falling down, so I have to keep. Okay. If you buy Fire Emblem Awakening and Shin Megami Tensei 4 before August 31st and register them both to your Club Nintendo account, you get a $30 eShop
Oh, that's not bad.
credit.
Oh, cool.
That you
So
can either
that's why I bought Shin Megami Tensei 4
Yeah.
right now. So
You can use that code either on the Wii U or the 3DS.
Oh,
Dan,
you
why
should
didn't you use it on your Wii U? Yeah, you should use it on your Wii U.
actually, if you read it, it says that this only redeems on a 3DS system.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it says on the website, though, that you could do it on the...
When I cashed it out
Really?
and it gave me the code, it said this only works on a 3DS system.
That's garbage. Maybe if you have a Wii U attached to it. No, because... Oh. I know it works in the Wii U, or the one I got would have worked in the Wii U, but I didn't.
Maybe they changed it
Oh, maybe.
That's weird.
because you got your promotion like a month ago or something.
Yeah. I
Right
got
when
it
Shin
pretty
Megami
much
Tensei
when it
first came
started,
out.
so...
I'm a month behind on that. So
Yeah.
it came out like July 17th or something like that, around there.
I have no idea.
Yes.
so I can't
First half
answer
of
that.
July.
Yes, I know
Now
exactly
we're in the
what
first half
you...
of August.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Wow, it's going fast.
but yeah, I have a bunch of games. I have played some Pushmo. I'm on the third area.
Wait, did you get these digitally or physically?
I'm all digital except for Fire Emblem. That's my one cart game.
Okay, cool.
It's not like the Vita where you could just not have a cart
Yeah.
because it's just like a hole
It's just there.
at the top, and you have to fill it
Just
up
a
with
void.
something. Yeah.
It's a hole and you got to fill it.
Yep.
I tried to say my voice broke.
It needs the cart.
You gotta give it the C.
Yep.
Sorry, looking this way.
Fire Emblem is incredible. It is the definitive Fire Emblem, I think.
You played the old ones?
I have played all the ones on the GBA. So that's the one that was just called Fire Emblem, which is actually like Fire Emblem 7, I think, technically. I played Sacred Stones. I played Path of Radiance on the GameCube. And I played Shadow Dragon on the DS.
Okay, cool.
I didn't play the Wii Fire Emblem because...
So you've put quite a bit of time into playing these games.
Yes.
Sweet.
I've finished them all too, so...
And you're saying this one is the most enjoyable? This is the one that you've...
I feel like it's the one you can put the most time into because most of the other ones, aside from Sacred Stones, are just linear levels.
Yeah.
And you just kind of go. This one has an open world map and like kind of there's random encounters that pop up. Sacred Stones had that kind of. It had an open world map, but it just had a couple of like endless towers that you could go tackle if you wanted to. It didn't have like the encounters that I remember anyways. Maybe it did. But this one I could I'm 17 hours in and there's not really an end in sight.
Oh, okay.
But there's I guess the twist on this one, and they kind of don't tell you it right off the bat. They kind of just like, oh, look, surprise, this mechanic's in there, but it's in the promotional material and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Your characters, so in Fire Emblem, there's always been support levels,
Mhm.
and they take this to the next level in that where the characters will actually be like in battle with you, not just giving like a stat boost. So they have a chance to come in and hit too. They have a chance to like block the attack if they would take less damage from it or something.
You're talking about which one now?
Awakening.
Awakening?
Still Awakening.
Okay.
That's new for this game.
Yeah.
The old ones didn't have that. They had support levels where you'd get a little bit of a stat boost, but other than that, it wasn't there. You can also pair up units in this one.
Yeah.
And so you can pair
Get
up
them
like
on top of each other.
a slower unit with a mounted unit so they can run further. But they'll also, it like links those units. So the secondary unit will always be supporting the primary unit.
Okay.
So you don't have to take up 2 squares to have.
If let's say you put like
People
a
that
weak
way.
person on top of a strong person, but the strong person is the one who attacks, does the weak person also get experience?
If they help attack,
Yeah.
they get experience.
Okay.
If they don't, it's just a stat boost to the main person.
Okay.
And pairing up actually gives like a hard stat boost, not just like hit and avoid
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It gives like hard stats depending on the person that's joining.
Okay.
So actually, that's actually a really good way to level up weaker people. Is put a strong mage with a low level magic user that you're trying to use because it'll boost their magic up. Put a strong knight or something.
No, when you say
with
this,
a
you mean
weak
melee character. You mean having
because
like
he'll
the weak,
defend him.
the weak dude, and then putting the other dude not as the one attacking, but as just like the support
paired up.
person?
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
the more powerful dude helping.
Because
Okay.
the more powerful a character is, the better stats they'll lend to the person
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
that they're
then.
paired
So it's
up with.
based off of kind of like power level, like what your stat level is and how.
Yeah,
much
you give
strength
like a
level.
percentage of your stats
Yeah.
to
What
the
does
person you're
scouter
supporting.
say?
So the unit I use to level up most of my characters is a knight named Kellum, because he has a high he likes protecting people is his thing. So he has a high jump in and defend them from attacks thing.
All right.
And that's
Is
the
that the
biggest.
big chunky dude? Like the
It's the first knight you have.
oh,
So
anyway.
you do have him because
Yeah.
he's in your
The
you get him
horse dude?
level 3 or 4.
Yeah.
No, that's Frederick.
Okay, I don't remember it in fucking
Every Fire Emblem game has one stupidly overpowered character that you have from the beginning of the game, but he doesn't get as good levels as other characters would because he
All
starts as like a top tier class.
Yeah.
So and he's got slightly better stats than everyone else, but you could go and clear whole levels with him. But if you get to late game and you've only been using him, you won't have.
Everybody else going.
Everybody else is going to be real weak,
Yeah.
and he's
Alright.
not going to be as strong as he needs to be. Luckily, in this game, like level 2 or 3, it's already like, okay, now you have to pick some units to bring with you. So I was like, all right, Frederick, you're out of here. Just level up all my puny
Nice.
people. Yeah.
So have you played any of the other games that you bought, or have you just been playing Fire Emblem?
I have tried Mario Kart 7 and Pushmo. Those games are great.
Okay.
I want to talk more about Fire Emblem, though, because I played 17 hours of that. You guys want to hear more about Fire Emblem?
No.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, all right. I have one supporter, so
No.
we're good. So
Okay.
what I was going with these support mechanics, anyways, is that if you get people to an S ranking,
Yeah.
they get married and they have a kid, and there's a conceit in the story that allows that kid to instantly be grown up and join your party. So you can actually
What?
breed your characters.
Yo, it's just like real life.
That is fucked up, but
So
really kind of crazy.
so
and
you
I
can-
have a giant smile on my face.
So you can breed your characters, and they have perks and stuff that they get when they level up, depending on what class they
Can
are.
you breed is it only a one-time breeding chance per game, or is it like if somebody gets really happy S rank, you can have a whole bunch of different families?
Well, the first S rank you get, if it's there's lists of who's compatible with who.
All right.
So if someone has an S rank, they can get married
All right.
and have a kid.
But can you have more than one kid at a time? Like, can you have this group getting married and this group getting married?
Yeah, you can have two different sets of people.
Yeah.
And the way it does it is you go to a side mission
All right.
and get that character, and then it's like, hey, I'm your kid, and it's like, okay. I kind of don't want to because the conceit that they use is kind of spoilery, so I don't really want to talk about it. But
That's kind of crazy.
Seems weird, but okay.
Yeah. It seems
But
like
there's all kinds of. This is meant to be like the long play Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay.
People buy this and they play it forever because there's so many different ways you can play it. Because there's also every different character, depending on what class they are, gets different perks when they level up, when they hit certain levels.
All right.
So, but there's these items called second seals, which lets you change to another class.
Okay.
So you can kind of okay, he leveled up just enough to get this perk, and then I'm going to change him to this other class, and he's going to get this perk. And then he's going to S rank with this person, and then pass those perks to the kid, and then when you use the kid to actually fight, all kinds of weird
Some
stuff.
crazy, weird fucking meta game in this. I feel this is
sounds like you
reminiscent
keep
of the
playing
Chocobo
forever.
breeding.
The thing that I maybe don't like about that is that that's the primary way of obtaining new characters, other than the ones that join for like story reasons.
All right.
Yeah.
Whereas the primary way of getting new characters in every older Fire Emblem is usually they're people like somewhere on the map, like allies or something, and you can go talk to them,
All right.
or they're people on the enemy team.
Okay.
And you kind of have to like, it's stupid, but you have to look at their hair color to see if you have any like of their siblings or parents or whatever on your team, and like maybe look at their
They
name.
don't mate, do
and-
they?
What's that?
They don't mate.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I was like, where's this
God
guy?
damn it, Riccio.
For example, in this game, any enemy character with a name is usually recruitable unless they're like the boss of the level.
All right.
So in this game, you just take the main lord, Crom, and you just go and talk to them, and they're on your team. It's always Crom. It's always the main character. It just talks to them, and it's like, okay, fine, I join you. Like, there's no weird challenge to it. In the older
They added
Fire
some
Emblem
crazy like Mass Effect like dialogue tree to each recruitable
well,
person.
it's kind of closer to that in the old Fire Emblems because you actually had to like figure out like
Which character?
who do I have to send over to talk to this person? They're on the other side of the map, and I can't like send everyone over there because I have this mission objective to go like save this person on the other side of the map. So you got to kind of look at that person's face and go like, who on my team should theoretically like relate to this person or talk to them? And before every battle with one of these people, you get a bit of dialogue between them and
yeah.
whoever else. So I think there's like a thief in Sacred Stones that he just really likes ladies. So you have to go and talk to him with a female character.
Yeah, buddy.
Otherwise, he won't come over to your team. He'll keep attacking you.
Oh, okay.
But it's just stuff like that.
That's
It's just
kind of
like-
random and weird and kind of kick ass. I like it.
Yeah, but
I
that's
actually prefer
basically
the,
gone from this game.
Oh,
I prefer the older versions.
That weird figure out who to recruit rather than this
Yeah, it
breeding
was
thing.
just like an interesting way to, and it was funny because it was always story related. So it was one of these things that if you really wanted to find out where some of these relationships were born or why they were there, you could.
Well, yeah, and these
Otherwise-
characters can have impact on the story, and they can have things to say later on.
It's pretty.
But the
intense.
thing is that you're kind of on a time limit because it is a turn-based game.
All right.
So
Yeah.
if they come and attack one of your stronger dudes before you figured out who to talk to them with, your stronger dude might just fucking end them, and then you're like, oh, I don't.
So much for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stand over, Mom. Mom.
Well, sometimes their death speaks give like clues to actually who should have talked to them and stuff. So
Jacob.
so then you turn off your almost exactly stuff like that, like saying their like daughter's name or whatever. It's like, oh, that person's in my party and was standing right there, and then
She's
this
like,
dude killed him.
You just killed my mom.
yeah.
High five.
But that's the point where
Who
you
was
reset
that?
the
The
GBA
devil?
and then
Yeah.
start that level again. And that's actually why I think I like this one the most, because it lets me play it like Advance Wars, where I can just think about tactics. I don't have to really worry about people dying because they come back after the level.
Yeah.
They still do miss out on XP, and I actually had a level that I played that was like really tough because I almost lost all my party members,
Yeah.
and you can still fail the level.
Yeah.
And I actually had to try that level 3 times because the first time I lost Crom, the second time I lost everyone, and then the third time I managed to succeed. So if you lose your lord or your avatar in the game, you lose the level. So that's actually another thing new, is that you could create yourself in the game,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and you're like a character. Yeah.
Makes it a little bit more personal, I
Your
guess.
character.
Fire Emblem 7 kind of had that, but it was just like they were talking to the screen and they were talking to like the tactician or whatever.
Oh,
And
okay.
in this game, you're actually a unit on the battlefield.
What should we do? You.
No, that's exactly. That's. Are we doing a Fire Emblem sketch right now? Because you just did it perfectly.
Commander.
Yeah.
We'll
Way
be
to go, Riccio.
watching.
Fire Emblem's a really good game.
So
I don't even know what else to talk about with that.
I had this sneaking suspicion you could talk about Fire Emblem for the whole podcast.
I could.
Don't.
I could. We could have a Fire Emblem exclusive podcast.
But instead, I'm
Just
going to
talk
cut
about
you off because I actually...
No, that's fine. I don't have anything more specific to talk about it, but
Well,
Devin, are you going to talk about the thing that I think you're about to talk about?
not yet.
Okay. Because
I
warn me when you
finished-
do.
I finished a bunch of games
Oh.
this past week.
Will you finish?
I finished Borderlands 2.
Oh.
Jesus, it's about time.
Yeah.
I love the. I just want to interject for a second. The guy sends us this very, very weird, sort of abrupt text message saying, "Guys, everyone thinks shit's hitting the fan, or that Zombie's been kidnapped, or like we're never gonna see the guy again." And then he just ends it with, "I finished Borderlands 2."
because that was just as outlandish as him getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
You do understand that, right, Kumar? Okay.
I don't know what
do.
it was. I just like picked it up again, and I couldn't not play Borderlands 2. It was just this really weird, like.
I gotta ask, did you not like it originally? Is that kind of what it was, where you just weren't enjoying it, and that's where you kind of stopped playing for a little while?
Well, I think you just kind of burnt out on it.
Yeah, I got burnt out on it because
Okay.
I played a lot of it like in really big sittings, like big 10-hour sittings.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, no, I'm done with this. And so I just kind of every time I went back to it, I didn't really like where I was, or I didn't like the gun that I had. And then I remembered that we had like golden keys. And I went up to the chest and I was like, all right, I don't like the guns I've got. And I used one of my golden keys and got a crazy rocket launcher and like an OP shotgun I used for the rest of the game.
And then, like, about 2 weeks ago, probably when you were doing this, Randy Pitchford was like, here's a key for 3 golden keys. Here's another key for 3 golden keys.
It was perfect because I was like, I was trying to figure out a way to get more keys. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to hack my system, like hack my game save. So I went, okay, well, I'll just Google Golden Keys Borderlands 2. Pulls up a Wikipedia page that has every single key like code.
Like permanent ones?
Like yeah, well like ones from like release day where it's like yeah, this
that
one,
just still happened to work.
This is still good. So I put it in.
Oh,
ended
that's
up with 35 keys. So I would do it in blocks of 5 where I would like walk up, like I'd reach like level 30 or something. Walked up, used 5 keys, grabbed all the guns. Got another level, used 5 keys. You know, just kept on building
Always
my
be
way.
optimized.
Yeah, always perfectly optimized for each level. I still have like 15 keys left.
That's hilarious.
It's
So it's brought new life into your game.
yeah. I'm kind of done with it now. I tried playing some of.
You beat Handsome Jack.
Yeah, I beat Handsome Jack, and I have his face mask now, which is really creepy because my character looks like him. I'm like,
Is you any of the DLCs or
I played a bit of Tiny Tina's Assault on
Butcher Bay?
Butcher Bay or Dragon something. I'm gonna stab you.
Got
with this
you.
cord, too.
I got you, Devin.
Tiny Tina's.
You
Assault
could
on-
probably play Torgs and then Tiny Tina's and just forget the other 2.
I have a feeling you'd really enjoy Torgs. I think Torg would make you laugh.
Well, Torg is really good for the dialogue. So you probably just want to like speed through those missions and just listen to Torg talk for a while and then be done with it.
What I ended up doing was I ended
But
up
then savor Tiny
killing
Tina's.
all the music and just keeping the dialogue because I was while I was finishing it I was watching some Burn Notice because that's a good TV show. So I had the dialogue and what I would do is I had it windowed so I could easily like pause whenever a good piece of dialogue would come up. So it wasn't bad, but I didn't definitely enjoy it as much as I probably should have. But the final boss, I was super disappointed in how that was.
Are we?
Can we talk about what it is again? Is it the?
I think. Okay, coming.
It's been less than a year.
No,
It has
isn't.
been. Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
Well,
Wasn't
anyway,
it like
It was like October-ish. Maybe August. Maybe it's been a
Alright.
year.
yeah,
Well-
but you know what? It's our
okay,
podcast.
I won't. I have
Yeah.
a way to say it without spoiling it. So
Okay.
the way I beat the boss was I legitimately stood in one spot and shot him. That like I didn't.
Oh, so it was
I
just
didn't
Andy.
move.
That boss isn't hard.
I did
So-
not move, and I did not have to move at all. And all I did was dual wield rocket launchers, and he went down in about like.
That's right. You're a gunzerker.
I remember
minutes.
doing that 3-player and we had to jump around and dodge shit constantly. I don't remember what the fuck it was, though.
Legitimately, I stood.
Well, it's weird. The rest of us played on single player. I think you're the only one that actually played through that co-op.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I legitimately stood in one spot and shot rockets, and I won the day.
I like how we all talked about that game when it came out, and I don't think we ever actually fucking co-op together.
No.
Like, we were like, yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
don't think
fucking
so.
Borderlands.
I played with Kumar all the time.
I played with Dan a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean,
no,
like, all of us.
Kumar
I
hopped
think we
into my game a little
Yeah.
bit. He
Oh, yeah,
threw
that's
some
true.
guns at me a couple of times. It was really random. 'cause
and I think I gave you some cash, and then I left.
Well, it was really random because I'm like killing something, and all it says is Kumar has joined your game. I turn around, and he just started throwing guns at me in the middle of a fight, and then just pop out of my game. I was like, I do. What?
Thank you, bye.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Kumar has completed the game and completed it on True Vault Hunter.
Well, I started
So-
playing the DLC on True Vault Hunter,
So much cash in
and
that game, too.
That's a mistake.
my shotgun that was incredibly OP. That had like 9,000 damage a shot. Like per little pellet had 9,000 damage, and it shot 17 of them.
Yeah, and now
something
on True Vault Hunter.
Doesn't even like fucking
Yeah.
phase.
Do you
it.
know why?
Why?
Because playing Tiny Tina's DLC on True Vault Hunter you are supposed to have completed the entire main game again and the past 3 DLCs in levels
Oh, that makes sense.
to be leveled for that on True Vault
That
Hunter.
makes sense. All right.
That's for Ultimate or whatever, isn't it?
Well,
'Cause
there's
True-
another level after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Ultimate is
Ultimate.
after you've finished True Vault Hunter, I think.
I thought True Vault Hunter is for it levels everything to your current level. That's what it should do.
Well, when you restart the game, the first area is like you finish the game at what, like 36-ish?
Yeah, I was about 37, I think.
Yeah, so the first level enemies are equivalent to the end of the game, but then it scales up through the rest of the game.
Yep.
And the DLCs are progressively harder because they're supposed to be post-game content.
They're still your level though, whatever you.
Yeah, they're still my level, but it was. I think I explained this to you, Riccio.
Yeah.
It took me a minute and a half to
Yeah.
kill like one guy.
Once
I was
you get to like the
kiting
graveyard
people.
area,
I was
it's just like-
legitimately kiting people around. That's kind of where I stopped because all I did was just hit the gun circ button and just hold down the trigger. And I
you
was
watch
like,
some
yeah.
bird notices.
When you're a spy.
That's kind of how it happened. So I stopped with that and I picked up DMC.
Can I just say something off of Raptor right now about DMC? So apparently Raptor had a contest about a year ago saying, what's your favorite Capcom game? Oh, it says Capcom. Never mind. That says, what's your favorite DMC series game? And then the person under said Resident Evil 2. I was like, what the fuck?
Thanks for coming out, bud.
You guys do know that Devil May Cry was like a failed
Oh, I know.
offshoot of Resident Evil.
I know. I
Okay.
played the originals.
No, but I mean, when they were prototyping Resident Evil 4, Devil May Cry was one of their prototypes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And they went, this is way too different, but let's make another series out of this.
I fucking love the game. I have nothing. It's my game of the year so far.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
DMC is incredible.
Did it actually come out this year?
Have you played it, Kumar?
February.
It was like,
February.
Yeah, I
January.
finished it. I just don't remember
Oh,
when it
January.
actually
Oh
came out.
man, that game is phenomenal. The music just totally ties up with everything. Atmosphere is great. The only thing I don't like about it is those like lost souls that are stuck in the wall. Because I'd be running around and all you hear is.
It's like,
Where's that?
Where is it?
So I got that-
Fortunately, the Steam sale, like a $1 gold bundle or whatever, gave me an item tracker that beeped louder and louder as I got closer to items.
Wow.
So
okay.
Look,
that was a dumb way to play that
Bastard.
game.
So that just really bothered me whenever I'd be running around a hallway, like listening to some wicked sweet music, and all you hear is the overlay of some dude like choking. It's like, all right, this is breaking it for me. I don't know. I really liked it. The combat system was phenomenal.
Combat was way more smooth than previous games.
Oh yeah. Oh, much smoother than the previous games. But
Yeah.
I love the interchange, like the triggers to change up all
Yeah.
the weapons,
it
and
just works well.
you could do some like absolutely insane combos where you'd uppercut someone in the air and shoot some, like latch onto them, shoot somebody on the ground, and just it was
Oh,
phenomenal.
those. I'm assuming we all played it on PC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think we got to see enough of those loading screen like combo
Oh no,
demonstrations.
They are great. They are
Yeah, where
awesome.
he's doing like crazy shit. Like, there's one where he's got like the grenade thing,
Yeah.
the sticky thing, and he's just like shoots it, pulls the guy close, explodes it, shoots it, and then like shoots him up in the air and does like a. Oh God, it's ridiculous.
the worst.
Some of them are too intricate for my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
think
yeah,
for
you're
my
watching
ability.
them and you're like, I don't even know how.
That uses an X button and something else.
I just hit them with the big axe from the beginning of the game.
No,
It's
my
just
favorite were
red face.
the gloves.
Yeah.
love-
Yeah, those are fun.
Those were my favorite. That and the
The problem is, I
throwing star or
You
throwing.
just get stuck in them and you're like, yeah, what's up? Punch your face.
That's exactly what I would do. But
I actually stuck with the two, like the axe and the scythe.
really, I
was
couldn't
most of
could
my
not
game.
stand the scythe.
The scythe starts really weak, but if you dump a bunch of upgrade points into its like what is rage mode? Whatever the
Yeah,
thing
something
is,
like that.
the more people you hit with it, it builds up a
Oh,
meter,
yeah, yeah.
and then when it builds up that meter, it's like more powerful than the axe, and
Oh,
you're
okay.
swinging it around, hitting tons of people.
See, I really like the fist because I really like launching them with an uppercut in the air and then jumping up and hitting Y until like you keep bouncing them off the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And
like
they would-
the way to beat one of those the big armored guys.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's what I didn't like. I was like, I just want to hit you with this axe. I don't want to have to. Switch
well, you
to
can
this.
hit them in the back with the axe.
No, but it's way more like I don't lose a lot of health.
Yeah.
Just to do the uppercut and then punch
Okay.
them and then.
I love the fact that they like during dodges they'll randomly slow it down and show you like if you got a really fucking sweet cool dodge.
yeah.
And there was one where I was fighting one of those like saw blade dudes and there was a witch as well. What happened was I was punching the dude in the chest. dodged what his saws as he came out, and the witch shot one of his her sword, the flying swords.
Yeah.
But as I dodged back, I dodged up from that, so it slowed down as I was over the sword, back in the air, pulling out the dual pistols. I felt really good. It was like
Nice.
there was this moment where I was like, I really like this game. Yeah, okay. And the boss levels are phenomenally done.
Oh yeah, the second or third boss, because there's the one from the first level.
That honestly,
so third boss. The third boss.
yeah, the third boss is pretty phenomenal. The fourth one though as well is that has to be my favorite level set.
The dialogue at the second one though, it's just so great.
Oh, it is
They're
phenomenal.
just telling each other to fuck off. It's really great.
Oh, pretty much, yeah. And I couldn't believe how vulgar some of the stuff they were saying. I was like, this is M for mature for sure.
Yeah, hard M.
Yeah. No, I really liked it. The soundtrack was great. Gameplay was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Every time I haven't had a game in a while that as soon as I put it down, I'm like, I should probably play some more of that right now. I should fuck sleep.
Well, that's I played the first half of that game in 2 sittings, and then the back half was just. I sat down with Liz because she was watching me play the whole thing. And I was like, "We're just gonna I'm gonna finish this tonight." And it's 2 a.m. when I finished it. I was like, "All right, I really just want to play more, but I'm just fucking tired."
I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go through on the Son of Sparta mode or something like that.
Well, that game you play like you play Diablo, where you do one difficulty, finish it, then
Yeah.
you
You
get
get
another,
the
and you
harder
keep
one.
going up and up. Yeah.
I don't know. It's really fun, and I definitely felt myself getting better at the combo system as the game went on too.
Well, there's that
So
heaven and hell
Heaven and
mode
Hell,
where it's you kill things in one hit, but also you get killed in one hit.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the
seems
one
really
after
cool.
that, which is I don't remember what it is, but
Maybe it's just
they one shot
They
you,
have
but
regular
you
health, but you have only 1 health. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's Son of Sparta mode is the
No,
one.
that's
No.
way-
This is the end.
Oh, yeah.
Is you get killed in one hit, but they have they're the most highest difficulty
yeah.
health or whatever.
Honestly,
Sounds
it
fun.
is. It is really satisfying when you get a big group of enemies coming at you, and you manage to combo around a room so quickly, and just 2 minutes later, everything's dead, and you're like, I don't know what I did, but it's really fucking cool.
The dude yelling all the wow, just cruel and
Oh yeah,
savage,
dirty.
That dude's great.
Yep.
What's this? Dirty, cruel. It's B.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Brawler, or brutal.
Brutal. What's
Super
A?
fantastic.
A is anarchy.
Anarchic, something like
It's
that.
something with anarchy in it.
Yeah. Then savage. Then
Super something.
spectacular. And what's SSS?
Is it superb?
Maybe. I only had SSS once.
Yeah, I got
On a level.
SSS on one fight,
Y'all is gross.
and I just was like, oh my God.
To get the SSS, what you have to do is use the blade thing like Devin was saying. Then you have to uppercut them. Then while your blade's still in them, throw your scythe, switch between
You
multiple-
basically
Oh,
have to
yeah.
use every weapon.
Yeah, you have to combo with everything
and
before you can
jump
get
up
it.
while shooting your pistols and slice. And you're just
Oh man,
The rainstorm.
the jump up while shooting pistols and then jump down was that's great.
yeah.
You want to know what's wicked sweet too is the actual charge ricochet shot.
Yeah.
If you charge ricochet shot and there's 3 people, and if you uppercut the last dude to get ricocheted, he will ricochet back and hit the other one, so you can do it a 6-shot ricochet. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely obscene. It was a great game. It's a phenomenal game. I don't know.
What else have you been playing?
I tried some BioShock Infinite again.
How'd that go?
5 minutes. I had one fight.
Didn't go good. Does not infinite at all.
No, I just
Well, with how long it's lasting him.
I guess so.
good value. So I played a bit of that, and I just
Hey Kumar, you have to play and finish
Can't do it.
BioShock Infinite.
it's not bad.
I have way too many things to play right now.
Honestly, it would be it's my last choice to play anything.
Did you knock it down to easy, like I said?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm using easy with a hand cannon in every fight. It's
Oh,
legitimately just.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. You're across the map but still dead.
Yeah, that's really about how that game goes.
Trying the challenge mode in that game actually made me enjoy the combat, but for some reason going through the combat during the story mode, I kind of didn't enjoy it for some reason. It got
Well, they're
repetitive.
giving you all those little kill
combos
people
and weird-
only
yeah.
with the
I guess that
dive
makes it fun.
thing,
Yeah.
and,
I don't know.
yeah.
It just got really tedious.
And you get a score at the end, and you get blue ribbons. Did you know apparently if you basically 100% that combat mode, you get entered into like have your name somewhere in
Oh.
the DLC.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like all 60 blue ribbons and like some other requirement or something
Fuck.
like that.
I'm
Too
gonna
bad I
do
don't
it.
care enough about that game.
That that DLC locks you into hard difficulty,
Oh, okay.
so I haven't played it much.
I'm excited for it.
I know.
Oh, the one that that one. Sorry, I thought you meant, for example, not for example. I thought you meant the Rapture one.
Burial at Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
I
don't
was
know.
like, wait, why the fuck did that lock you in hard?
That game doesn't really
Yeah.
do it for me anymore. So instead,
Maybe you should just find a like how I watched Last of Us.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna watch.
Because the longer you don't finish it, the longer it might just be like, I just read this on a forum thread somewhere.
Yeah, I'm having this.
But
I'm having this
Devin,
sneaking suspicion that's how it's gonna go.
The bird of the cage, Devin.
I don't really care. That's the thing. Like I just
Fuck you. No.
I just don't care. I
Yeah.
was actually more excited about robbing banks and putting masks on.
Oh my god, what did you do?
I
So there's
played
the segue.
Payday 2. That game is phenomenal. Kumar, you have to join me in that.
Join me.
I will buy you a copy. I don't even give a shit. Just like, please.
Not Dan. No, fuck you.
Dan, you could play too.
If you guys are actually interested in seeing some random Payday, I uploaded a clip to the YouTube channel.
Does it work with a controller?
With Devin.
No, that's the only thing. It does
Oh.
not.
Actually, I have a better setup now, so I could probably play it.
Yeah.
No, but Dan, if you
I actually have a desk and like stuff now.
really, holy
Yeah.
shit, you're moving up in the world.
Yeah, if you guys want to see some random Payday stuff, Devin and I have a clip on the YouTube channel which you guys can check out. If you guys want to know what a heist looks like on a harder mode. So when you're not leveled enough.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's what you want for a YouTube video is like that
Oh.
kind of suspense.
it was totally awesome. It was so sweet playing that last night. Though the first heist did not go as planned.
I do believe that you shot an innocent woman in the face to start it off.
It sounds like
Like-
Sompy.
Like I think there wasn't even like 2 seconds that went by. It was just like the heist started and I'm like, all right guys, let's go check out the back road here. And then we're walking within like 2 seconds of spawning in and you just hear a gunshot. We turn around, just a dead woman on the ground. We're like,
Devin
what the
standing over.
fuck?
I put my mask on and I didn't realize you can't take it off after you put it on. And then she screamed,
And then
there's
you were
this-
like, well, here we go.
well, it was really cool because what happened was that happened, and then we just said like, "Fuck it, let's go." And one dude who we were playing with shot out a window and like burst into the jewelry store through the window, like telling people to get on the ground, and it just turned all really hectic, and we were just snatching up jewelry.
You know who you were, Devin? You were the dude in like every Max Payne cutscene when the bad guys invade that always caps a dude for no reason. That's who you were.
You were just really getting into character.
But
right
it was just there's this great sense of
You walk
urgency.
in, it's like bank robbery. One dude gets shot for like no reason. Everyone else fired in the air, but that dude fired into that person's head.
Okay, you're
in
not
this
gonna
case,
like
it was
what
Zombie.
the next story
Yeah,
is.
it's Devin that did that.
So I played some more today by myself with some AI, and what happens is the AI don't kick in until the alarm goes off and the police happens. So I've got my mask down and I'm doing stuff. My two guys are hanging up front of the store completely without their mask on. So what ended up happening was did a jewelry heist like our first one, shot both the security guards, smashed a window, and managed to drill out the safe and loot the back of the building before any of the AI realized what had happened. So I ended up getting all three jewelry bags to the van, and I only needed 3. But I went back for the like front area.
Oh, you were like, oh, I'm doing so well.
Yeah, I just like, all right, I already finished the mission, might as well just go back for it. So I kind of ran in and like accidentally set off the like metal detector like you did, Riccio.
You piece of human shit.
We started it and it's like, oh, there's metal detectors. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go check out the front, and I didn't realize that they would have been at the front door. So the second I walk
Where
in,
else would they be?
I don't know. Think of it that from like a customer standpoint, you can't even walk in with a watch because it'll go fucking crazy.
Well, I just ran in and ended up like smashing a whole bunch of things, killing 2 hostages by accident because they tried running and I was trying to shoot a cop.
"Quote unquote" by accident.
I totally by accident. I honestly promised that one.
It's not a robbery if I don't get to kill someone.
So
Yeah, all right.
I just want to mention 2 things in the chat while we're talking about this subject. Sweet Sue mentioned that and it was in the news that Payday 2, when it was like in pre-order where you could get like in the beta and everything, it actually was able to get enough money to pay the entire development process before the game actually even came.
Profitable before release. Yeah,
which was actually, that's pretty insane.
Which is phenomenal because even playing by myself with really retarded AI, it is still a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then to just another random question to Payday 2 that someone's asking is that like the levels, there's only, I think there's like what, there was a nightclub, there was the jewelry heist, there was the...
There are 5 separate maps for the first day. There's 4 stores.
Yeah, there's 4
jewelry,
stores.
Bank with deposit.
Yeah.
Bank with cash.
Yeah.
And the mall.
The mall
and
that you have to destroy things.
The nightclub will bring you to day 2, I believe.
Okay.
So you can do as many as you want of 5, and then as soon as you do the nightclub mission, I believe you move your like Infomism moves up up a level, and you go into day 2 and you get harder missions.
Is that nightclub mission fantastic?
That nightclub mission is hard.
Yeah. But no,
but is there like just pumping music playing?
You can, okay, so let me. It's part of the question that I'm going to finish answering.
Okay.
He asked, like, do the stages vary? Devin and I, we did the jewelry one about 3 times. The safes would always kind of move around.
No, they actually changed around the whole interior location of the back area. Like the front area all kind of staying the same.
But it's always like the same room, like the positions of the rooms, but what's in them and where the people, guards or cameras or metal detectors or whatever the fuck.
Like what'll happen for the one where I ended up getting away pretty much clean was the 2 security guards spawned outside and at the back of the building. So obviously they, had to
be dealt with. Yes, thank you. That's a polite way of doing it.
And we're being told that also you level up to get to the new days, apparently, to get the new missions. So
yeah, no, it was really good. I really like it. I definitely have started playing a lot more of that.
Us 4 using raid call and all communicating and doing like
that was so cool.
Taking it seriously was a hell of a lot of fun.
Is there a Payday 2 subcategory now?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I made it, and then we just went into the stream.
Is there even a Warframe one yet?
Yeah, no, there is. There is. No, there is.
It's
Am I still in raid call? Do you have raid call right now?
No, I don't. I don't want to go in because people could yell shit and they'd be on the podcast.
I
forgot it open last time. I was glad no one did that. Did not give you guys ideas.
Yeah. There was a pretty crazy like the way that the like getting equipment system works is it's all in game cash. And per mission you do, you get a lump sum plus how much extra you can steal.
Yeah.
And then if you kill civilians, it minuses it out. And if you have to kill a lot of cops, it actually minuses it out as well. So really...
you're like, just grab the bags and get the safe. If you just left, you would have had like perfect run, basically.
Yeah, I would have perfect run.
But not as much money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So it's really interesting because I did a little bit of math on it. Each civilian you accidentally kill is $2,000 taken off the top.
Okay.
I have a perk that allows me to get extra cash for random valuables that I pick up.
I thought he was going to... Oh.
So
are you saying that it is more profitable to kill a civilian because they have enough valuables on them?
Yes.
Devin would be the one to find a way to do this.
The civilians don't have valuables, though.
No, but like... If you take your time and eliminate everyone in the building
Oh
first,
my god. Okay, I see where this is going.
And there's no...
If instead of Payday the Heist, it's called Payday the Killing Spree.
The Massacre.
But if you eliminate all civilians...
Payday the don't tell.
And then they can't get the alarm, and you smash every single bracket and get all the jewelry, you will actually be, I think on one level I calculated $40,000 more profitable than if you had have tried to leave everyone alive.
It's tough though because the levels.
You heard it here first, guys. Somppi's thought process explained in full.
What's misleading about the levels though is
how
whenever
can I murder all these people?
I didn't think how can I murder this. I thought the initial thought. I want to clarify this.
So you're saying if you clear out the civilians, then you don't have to worry about like people tripping alarms and stuff like that.
The only time I've had an issue with that was bystanders will walk and randomly spawn on the street.
Oh, and then there's all these dead people.
But what ended up happening was, and this was the AI, it was not me. Might have cleared a jewelry room. Not gonna say anything else. One dude spawned, walked in front of the window, saw all these corpses, freaked the fuck out, and my AI companion turned over with a shotgun and shot him in the face. No, there was no hesitation, no get on the ground.
Who do you think he's learning
nothing.
After?
They clearly adapted to your play style.
Exactly.
But like legitimately was standing in front of the building, like cops hadn't been called or anything. put his mask on, and shot the dude beside him. Solving the problem. Like
The witness's problem.
When you ever go into a mission, it tells you that you're going to get a payout and you get a offshore account thingy. So apparently the offshore stuff isn't fully integrated yet, because what they're going to allow you to do is you have a safe house where you kind of have like a downstairs that has like a gun range. You can try out your guns. There's a table it's actually a big safe room, and it'll pile all your offshore account money onto the table, and it'll kind of pile up.
Great.
But
Can you swim in it?
No,
but
way.
it gets. I saw a picture of one dude who's got like $1 billion offshore. The whole room is just like stacks of cash everywhere, and it looks awesome.
So apparently, what they're going to patch in, because what they said is that the game's pretty much going to have like a year of like DLC or something, like free or something.
That's awesome.
But they're going to try to add customization so you can spend that money to make your safe house like maybe bigger or add more stuff
Have
to it,
cooler
or
things.
whatever. Yeah, so that sounds cool.
Like the dojo?
Yeah. But so what'll happen is you'll go into a mission. It'll be like, you're gonna make $100,000, but it's actually like $100,000 of offshore. But you get like $20,000 of spending money for upgrades and weapons and all that stuff.
And it's also really bothersome that you can't access your offshore. Like if you get busted, you start at $0 again.
Yeah.
So there's no way that you can actually really like get that
Well,
offshore
at
useful.
least that probably means like if you get busted, once they've patched in this customization stuff, you won't lose that offshore money.
Or whatever you've upgraded, you won't lose or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So build up towards like an upgrade, then you get caught, and you're fucked.
So
wait, if you fail a mission,
yep,
you lose all your money?
You lose all your in-game, like your usable money.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'll lose it all because.
So I guess that's just kind of encouraging, like just spend this on stuff.
Yeah. So like, I was trying to save up about $84,000 to get a really awesome assault rifle that was like really compact and had great accuracy, and it was really concealable. I had 82,000.
Good for
and
killing unarmed civilians with.
No, that's a shotgun, according to my AI companion. But I had 82,000, and I ended up getting busted on one mission, and I lost it all. It was a real big pain in the ass.
No, I see how that kind of makes sense as a game mechanic, because it encourages you to just spend it on stuff and then have that like kind of slow progression bar rather than like just saving up like 200,000 buying the best gun and then the rest of it.
Well, you still have to unlock it via levels and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's cool about leveling up is you get 4 different classes. I forget what they are. There's Ghost,
Enforcer, Technician, and Mastermind.
Mastermind. Okay, so you have Mastermind, which is more about like taking control of like people and like being able to like go up to cops and be like, get down, and then also you'll be able to tie them up or get their weapons or whatever.
Clearly not the class for Devin.
No. I managed to cable tie a whole bunch of civilians one mission.
I love how you said I managed to cable tie people.
And they hung out, and I managed
I didn't pull the trigger.
Yet. No.
I refrained. Guys.
He goes back tonight. Hey guys. No.
It's still running on his computer.
But yeah, so Mastermind is that. Technician is the one which I'm going, which makes the drills that you have to get into the safes. They'll go faster, as well as if they break down, they'll auto fix themselves back up, or
that's annoying.
Or you can get like not C4, but proximity mine charges, things that you put them on the ground, people come close, explode. Or you can get 2 sentry turrets that you can just drop down and have that shoot people. I don't know how that's going to be,
but that
can you throw them up in the air and have them stick to the ceiling? And
I don't know.
Project a shield.
I just want to throw them on someone's
And
face
then-
so they like dig into their face and shoots
do
everybody.
they slag enemies?
Oh, that'd be cool. Get my slag.
So in short, you should play Payday because it's really good.
Devin and I had some fucking
Like it's
great times
phenomenally amazing
in the game. I'll point that out.
Took me for a nice seafood dinner.
Dave.
Yeah. But we
Sounds cool.
really like that game.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing a lot more of that, and it's got that great it's got that great carrot on a stick effect where it's like it hints at something you could potentially have, and it's like, yeah, this is really cool. You want this? You
need
shiny
like $10,000 more.
It's shiny. But it's nice because it's not the free to play model where it's like, I like that, I'm gonna pay $5 and get it. It's you have to work for it, so. It's really good that way.
As Sweet Tooth says in the chat, because it's whether or not you should buy it. If you have friends that you can play with, or if you maybe want to play with us or whatever, and you're wanting to get it, but you maybe don't have people who will play it, maybe hold off on it if you have no one to play with. 'Cause if you're just gonna go solo and you don't like going with randoms or whatever, it might not be fun because it is really tough to play alone if you
the
get
AI
caught,
is already retarded.
Yeah. Especially if you go with like
Unless you're
Devin was doing.
killing civilians, apparently.
No, but if you play the way Devin was, where you kind of do solo with AI, having 4 AI counts as like 4 players, so the missions are harder, but the AI isn't as good as real players.
Yeah, they like to stand outside until you start shooting, and then they're like, "Oh, stuff's going down."
Yeah. So if you have,
And then they shoot civilians for you.
but if you have friends who you'd be able to play it with, definitely, I think we all suggest picking it up, especially because on Steam they have like 4-packs and stuff. That
Oh
you can
yeah,
get for
I'm
cheap, so
honestly I'm super disappointed I didn't buy a 4-pack for everyone. I should have.
you still get it.
Nah, I already own it. It's not happening.
Damn it. But yeah, so Payday 2 is pretty sweet.
I like it. It's definitely worth the
But you
music's
can
pretty
still
sweet.
buy stuff on Green Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you own the game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can get keys.
Certain games. Certain games, if you already own it, at the top right, like above like the picture it scrolls, it'll say, buy another copy? And sometimes they'll let you do more than one.
Yeah.
But it's weird, yeah. They're like sort of implementing it, I guess, but
I don't know. It's totally worth it, and I definitely recommend. Kumar, I think you would have a blast with it.
Well, I think I'm in the position where I think it'd be great to play with you guys.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. So
It'll be our next Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Trust me, you will love that. If you are looking for that kind of like team experience, Payday is perfect. It'll fill that void.
But is it better than Last of Us?
I still can't get enough of Last of Us.
Honestly-
as, multiplayer.
I had a fucking retardedly good time last night.
That one mission that we put up as a clip, that sold
Like,
it for me.
Everything started off so smooth and
Shouldn't spoil the ending because people go
Yeah.
watch it on YouTube.
was running real good. It was phenomenal. Definitely take a look at it.
But
I don't know. That's kind of all.
What else have you been playing, Rachel?
That's all I got. What do you got,
what have I
Rachel?
been playing? Well, as you guys may have,
Fire Emblem.
for like 30 minutes, and I turned
I
it off.
have proof. Your me said I've been playing Fire Emblem.
I played it, but it counts as if I didn't because you told me something that I was supposed to do, and I ended up quitting without saving. So I've not really played Fire Emblem.
Oh, that's weird. That guy said stuff after I stabbed him.
Oh, I could have recruited him. Power off. But no, as you guys might have known, the weekend had the International 3 going on, Dota 2, 3, Dota 2,
Oh, the
third,
Invitational 3.
Yeah, the Invitational.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
International. No, it's international.
It is
It's the
actually
international.
international.
Okay, you son of a bitch.
See, Dan does it to you too now.
So the hashtag TI3,
Well, no, last
2003.
week's podcast he called it the Invitational to begin with.
Oh,
that
really?
was?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that had some crazy ass matches. I ended up watching them here, like, here and there. I'd watch like a match and listen to the commentary, and it was all really good. But the production for the TI3 or 2003 was fucking insane. Like
The 2003.
the 2013. Sorry, I don't know. I always say TI3, but then it sounds weird. This is the third international. Anyway, point is, the production value is crazy because normally I'm used to like StarCraft, where what you do is you'd have like a match, you have the commentators kind of talk about it, and then it would cut to like some weird like splash screen and be like, next match. And then you just kind of wait and listen to some music for like 30 minutes and be like, all right, here we're back. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to this match. People are getting invited. Let's do this. The international was just like match cut. Like you had the commentators who were commentating on it would talk for like 2 minutes and be like, all right, let's kick it to the panel discussion. 4 main people talking. You had Bruno, which is some dude that wore something crazy and different every day. You had one guy who was part of EG, which is a team. Then you had 2 other guys, which I think are commentators. One guy was a Quake pro for some reason, but he was there. He's been there for the other ones, I think. So they would talk about it, and then they would kick it to like an interviewer who would interview players or random people who were there, and then it would like, there was no downtime. It was just always shit going on, and it was
really?
never glitching out. There was some funny moments and weird things like I forget who they were interviewing, but there's this guy who English was not his first language,
All right.
and he was saying that he had a diary, but it sounded like she was interviewing. It's like, oh, what do you like normally, like what were you doing last night after your match or whatever? And he was like, oh, I was writing my diary, but it's not like he said like he had diarrhea. So it's just kind of like this. She's staring at him like, and we're gonna go back to you guys. And then the guy's like what did I say? And it was, I don't know, some pretty funny random stuff. But it was a really fun thing to watch, and the final matches were fucking insane. Like when it was down, okay, the team who would have won third place, I guess, ended up fucking up by one single click. What happened is like there's in the middle of the map, there's in Dota 2, there's a special really hard creep or enemy that you can defeat, And if you defeat him, he drops something called the Aegis. And if you pick that up, if you die with that on
Oh,
you,
that's the like res thing.
yeah,
right?
you just come back to life. So it's like, oh, okay, free life. I don't have to go back, and you don't wait and respawn and have to pay money if you want to.
Don't you have to use it within a few seconds of you dying or something like that?
No, it just automatically does it. But if you
Really?
keep it on you for like 3 or 4 minutes, then it just disappears.
Oh, I thought you could like die and not use it, and then
No.
someone else could pick it up.
No, there's some other items that do it, like the Divine Rapier, which is like crazy damage, all shit.
Oh.
But anyway, so what happened is they killed the boss, and you normally right click to pick it up, but if you do an attack move on it, like attack it, you can just blow it up. So the team was like, "Oh, we really need this. It's down," and they clicked so hard that they fucking exploded it before it like really even appeared, and it was just like, "Oh shit!" And then they lost that round.
Really?
And it was just like
It was
that
just intense
one.
to watch, though.
Yeah, that one little click like made them lose.
If someone had that and had revived instantly,
like
at
in
some
that
point,
last fight, and
would that
yeah,
have turned the tide?
but it was that.
Well, I guess it could have.
It was
right?
that.
You
Plus, it
don't
was just
know.
like their motivation, or they were just crushed after that. They're just like, oh fuck, like what did we do? And it just killed them.
What is
but,
it? Someone tweeted for people that don't follow Dota, a single misclick just costs like
600,000.
a team from Russia or whatever $600,000.
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's not they lost 600,000. It's that the next
They
tier
would have won.
would have been the chance of
an
either
extra
600,000.
Yeah. Oh my
So-
god.
So the final match was up to 2 teams. One was going to win, I think, like 600,000, which was that amount, and the other team would have won 1,400. Sorry, 1,400,000. Crazy fucking money on the line there, and the
That's
matches were just
about
like,
$2 million, I would say.
yeah,
Yeah.
for a team of 5 people,
That's fucking amazing.
and it was just like one win.
Well, no,
one
see, I
win-
just did math. I added up 1.4 million. And
Oh, yeah, that's
600,000
great.
is $2 million.
That's great mathematics.
See,
Your
Riccio.
analytics are
But, yeah.
legendary.
But for the final match, not to I'm not going to spoil who won or whatever, in case somebody's going to go watch those matches. But the final match was like the 2 teams, and you couldn't have asked for like a crazier match. It was like one team won, then the other team won, then the other team won, and the other team won, and then it was that like 5th match for the win.
It went to Game 7.
And up into that match, it was just like
That's
still
sports
tie, still
right there.
tie, still tie, still
you know
tie.
that hockey's a sport?
That's Game 7 playoffs.
It was game 5, not 7.
It would have been
So it was
game.
best of 5.
We're from Canada.
Yeah,
I don't
buddy.
understand. What's
Went
game
to
7?
7. Did you actually not know?
No. What's game?
Hockey playoffs?
Seriously? What's
Oh, is
wrong
game
with
7
you?
the final round or something?
Game 7 only happens if every team keeps winning alternately.
So
Exactly.
in the Stanley Cup playoffs in the NHL,
Yeah.
it's first to 4 games.
Yeah.
So it goes to Game 7 if it's 3-3.
Oh, yeah, but this was first to 3. And...
Yes, I know.
Oh,
but-
okay. I was confused. Okay.
But realistically,
Same
it
idea,
should
though.
be to 7.
Sure. Okay.
No.
no,
It's
this
just
is
that's you say that and it
I know.
means like, oh, it
Neck
went to
and
the
neck.
final game.
Okay.
Neck and neck.
Okay. Well, it's confusing.
Except you are apparently not a true Canadian.
1.4 million. That's
Anyway, yeah,
ridiculous.
the final match went up to like the final round, and even in that final round, it was like neck and neck until like, until shit got fucking crazy, and then it was insane. But it was insane because I was watching it while watching the new Breaking Bad episode, and it was like, oh shit, this is really cool, but oh fuck, look at that thing, like holy fuck, like I didn't know what the hell was.
That new Breaking Bad episode.
Yeah,
it
that was
was
pretty
real good.
cool. But
Jesus Christ.
we won't talk about that though.
I want to talk about that though.
Yeah, but
Guys, should I watch that show?
yes, start from the start.
It's all on Netflix.
Netflix.
except for this most recent episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it. Those 5 guys just won just under $300,000.
Also,
For playing
Once-
a video game.
once-
Playing a
I'm
video
aware.
game.
once they beat it, there's like a shop that you could like buy shirts of, and I didn't understand it properly, but apparently they bought out that shop. So the fucking
wait.
store people were just fucking throwing shirts into the crowd after that. It was just like whatever.
Wait, they used a bunch of their winnings to just like,
apparently, or something. Or
you guys
Valve,
have all those shirts.
yeah, just like
we buy 'em,
we'll buy them,
give 'em out.
Or Valve just started doing that. I don't know what the hell because
Most likely
there was
it
so much
probably
yelling.
Just Valve.
How
just
did
yeah,
Team
throwing
EG
shit.
do anyways?
They got knocked. They weren't in the invitational or international.
okay,
They
okay.
got knocked out earlier. They were in the
A buddy of
qualifiers.
mine actually, he works with them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The crazy thing about EG is they got knocked out, but one of their players was on the panel to talk for the entire thing. So
Oh, cool.
So they're still
Um,
repped.
yeah, the EG has been known for throwing a few of their games. In fact, you can go to a website called When Did EG Throw Last?
No way.
Like,
Seriously?
did they throw them for cash?
No. I don't know, but it was funny because in one of the qualifiers, like they paused it or something, and then like the dude wrote GG in all chat, and what that does is in a normal match that does nothing, but in the tournament matches, it means in 5 seconds the fucking town thing explodes. The game's over. So the guy wrote an alt talk for no reason in the middle of the fight. Like in the middle of the match, there's like nothing was really even happening, and and they're like, "What happened? Yo, what the fuck?" Like just that was the end of the match. It counted. That was it.
Seriously?
Yeah, it
That's
was.
dumb.
Wasn't Idra also on EG?
Well,
Was
it's
that his
StarCraft
team?
though. Not
Well,
anymore,
yeah,
though.
I know, but
yeah,
They
he
compete in
also
3 different major
prematurely
games, right,
quit some matches.
yeah. Well,
bet you-
him was a different thing.
Bet
Like,
you
him
got
was
paid.
just pissed.
Bet you they get paid for it.
Maybe, but either way.
Fixing fights.
Well, all kinds of pro teams have like sponsorships and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So
But either way, it was the Invitational. Fuck you, Dan, so much. The International was so goddamn
you started
good.
it.
Yeah, I know. But it was so crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys watched any of it. They had it going on Twitch all the time. But what was insane?
Every time I was at your house, I saw 4 of them.
Okay, there you go. But they'd have the stage, and then you have the 2 people in their soundproof booths. The 2 teams in their soundproof booths.
The booths?
The booths. Les
Shia
booths.
LaBeouf.
Les booths. And below, you'd have the players lined up, like all 5 players, and below them was a screen. And on the screen, like outside of the booth, you could just see which character they had
Oh, the
chosen.
booth, you mean.
The booth.
Yeah.
You'd have the character they chose, but you know in Dota you can customize your character?
Yeah.
It was like a live fucking portrait frame of their character all customized, and it would have all this crazy. It was crazy. It was funny.
Well, the International is like Valve
yeah.
backed, right?
It is Valve showing the world how esports are done.
They did a fucking great job. And it's insane. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but it's insane how like ahead Valve seems to be with the esports stuff for in their game. Like whenever you're in the Dota client, you could have watched the game, have all the different commentators running and see exactly what they're doing down to the mouse movements and what they're selecting and which windows they have open and all that shit. And they can draw on the screen and do this crazy shit. In StarCraft, you can't do any of that stuff. League of Legends, I think you can maybe.
You can do some. It's not a lot. Though.
Yeah. But it was insane how advanced it was. You're seeing that and you're like, man, I wish some of this stuff would carry over to StarCraft somehow.
Can you imagine if Valve just straight up bought
Blizzard? That's crazy.
I don't think they have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually have that liquid capital. Well, they probably don't have enough for the net value
Yeah.
of Blizzard.
But also like Activision.
Valve's Titan. That's it. They fucking publish
Activision
Titan
would
now.
gobble them alive.
Yeah. But
It's Blizzard Activision.
Yes. Yes.
either way, Dota was crazy, and I've played some more of it. I'm slowly trying to get slightly better.
Nice.
But
What else have you been playing, Riccio? Anything else?
CSGO.
I have
Oh,
that
yeah, you mentioned you
downloaded
got
and I
back
want
into
to
it.
play that. I
Cisco?
should probably
Do we
play
all
that.
own?
Do you own it, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Kumar,
Goes on
I think we
Steam
wanted to
sales,
get
like,
you to
every
buy it,
time.
right, Kumar? But you didn't.
Yeah, I think so.
Never bought it though, right?
I have not played Counter-Strike since I used to compete, so it's been a long time.
I bought it for less than a pack of gum.
Nice.
Was it on some crazy sale
Actually,
recently? Did I miss?
It was like some ridiculous sale that was like, I think it was like $1.75 or something like that.
What?
So
That
I
makes
bought
me
it.
real sad.
I was hoping it'd be on sale right now because a massive patch just came out for CSGO that changed it up quite a lot. Sort of.
500 megs.
Are you sure you don't just have one sitting in your inventory somewhere? I mean, I know it's like Area 51 in there, and it's just like stacks of boxes.
No.
and
If you're
the
gonna-
Ark of
if
the
you're gonna-
Covenant isn't one of those.
Warehouse
But-
50, Warehouse
So he doesn't
13.
get that because he's never seen Indiana Jones.
Seriously?
Um,
Riccio? Oh
I've seen one of them.
my
think.
god, you should be ashamed of
pretty
yourself.
sure he's seen the third one.
You should honestly be ashamed of himself.
Third one's okay.
No, I don't have it. Either way, so CSGO, what they did in this patch, and that's why I went to it today for like a few minutes, but I've been playing a lot more over the weekend because I'm trying to get back into it. And actually, okay, when I play CSGO, it's funny when I haven't played in a while because like I'll play one round and I'm always playing with Skin, which is the only other person I know that will like go into it and be serious about it. So you'll start off and I'm like super negative and I'm getting like destroyed. And then by the end of the match, which is like 30 rounds, I'm just fucking from the bottom to like the top and we win it. Like it's just because we haven't played for a while and it's kind of like StarCraft where you kind of get these weird ladders and you're placed in like, oh, you're in this division of like Silver Star or like Gold 1 and Gold 2. We haven't worked our way up that yet, so we're still against people who maybe aren't so great at the game.
So you're just beating them?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
So it's like
sometimes.
when we play StarCraft 2 in doubles and we're playing bronze people.
Yeah, it's like, Devin, I got both of them. Don't worry.
Devin, you just learned your build order.
Actually, that's what it was for a while. Devin, did you get
What,
your build
Devin? You have
order?
Terrans? All right. I mean, Marines. Let's do this. But yeah. But
I was okay at StarCraft for a little while there.
I am under no guise that I was good. I just masked Marines, and if I could roll through someone, I won the match.
So be
For
it.
a while, I was like high silver player, but now I'm really bad. I'm playing forever.
I would love to get back into it. If I
Actually,
had
I
like
like
a
the build order that I did and stuff. And
I feel like I
scouted
should
and things,
buy
but-
Heart of the Swarm.
I thought you did.
Didn't you?
No,
I thought you played the campaign.
I played half of it because my roommate owns it.
Oh.
I would love to get a group of people who'd play StarCraft seriously, so that I could do like 1v1s against them and learn things and actually get better at it.
I'll play.
Yeah, but that won't no.
You wouldn't get
If
better.
we
I have
immerse
buddies who
ourselves in
are-
playing only StarCraft, we'd all get pretty okay at it.
If I actively play, like when I was actually like actively trying to rank myself up in ones, I ended up getting to silver
Yeah.
out of bronze, which is pretty fucking good for me. So
I like how so far in StarCraft, every time it'll be like, I'll be in platinum and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work really hard and get diamond, and then I would just get it. I'm like, yeah, that's stop. I come back, it's like, hey, you're in gold now. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta do those wins all over again to get back. I don't know. I have to somehow play just nothing but that, but I can never do that. But anyways,
I
I'm
have
trying to
buddies
make.
who play that shit religiously every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's craziness. I don't know what their rank is, but I know it's something that is crazy high. They scare me when
Well,
they play. People who are really really good at StarCraft and any other very very highly dependent micromanagement kind of game, they scare me as gamers because of how fast their brains work.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, like watching what was his name, that guy in our program.
You talking about Jeremy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Watching-
He's Masters.
watching him. No, he hit grandmasters.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Watching him play,
further, yeah.
I let him play on my laptop on one of the breaks, just while I watched him play. It is kind of ungodly how quickly he's like, solving this problem. Yeah, okay, I won. It's like,
It's clicks per minute, right?
What
is
did you
they're kind of
do?
measured on.
Actions per minute.
yeah,
Or EPM, which is ones that are not repeated actions. So,
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah.
like when you're clicking like in the same spot.
Yeah,
or
then it would
hitting-
just count as
yeah.
that's one action until you do something else. But if you were like to hit like 2 and then click, then that counts as that's counting them separately now. So you'd have to like. That's pointless.
it's honestly like I'm like click,
Yeah.
click, hotkey.
Oh man, when I see somebody play,
I think the key to getting better at StarCraft, or at least okay at StarCraft, is you have to learn building hotkeys
Yeah.
at
Yep.
least.
Most certainly.
That's the bare minimum.
when you
Yeah.
see somebody kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna select my command center and then move my mouse slowly down to the bottom right, and then I'm gonna click SCV, and then I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna click this person, I'm gonna click build, and then it's like, oh my god, it's B, just hit B, and then just
Even
Just
if
learn the
even if
letters.
you mostly know your like the standard units that you're gonna build,
Yeah.
and then like supply depots and stuff. Like if you know that stuff, you'll do okay.
yeah,
And then I think the next step out of that is like
just play until you
hotkeying
die.
buildings and
Oh.
different groups of units, and yeah.
Sweet.
But
So have you guys played anything else at all?
no, what I was gonna say is StarCraft, not StarCraft, Counter-Strike. I've been trying to get into it to kind of make it something that I would like to get really good at, sort of slowly. But what's helping that right now is that the latest patch to CSGO actually has turned it into semi-Dota, semi-TF2. Every round you play, I think, of only the ranked matches, which are the ones you have to sit down and go through fully, or else if you leave, you get a penalty and all this crazy shit. But what it does is every round you'll get a box or an item. It's kind of like the Dota hat drops or the boxes that you need a key for, so you can buy keys to unlock the boxes to get some sort of item. What they're doing is getting weapon skins and all that crazy shit. So
cool.
that makes it kind of fun because that means that even if we lose a match,
Replayability, man.
yeah, replayability, you kind of can still get some cool stuff. You can customize, which looks neat. But the one thing that I saw that Dan saw me freak out over is similar to Dota 2 and to TF2, which have strange items, which is every time you kill somebody in the description, it'll be like, hey, this weapon has gotten like 82 kills, or like 1,700, or like 5 million, like whoever, depending on how often you play this game. So what Counter-Strike,
a knife and a gun.
yeah, what Counter-Strike they showed in the on their website is a knife and a gun. So the knife, what it does is every time you get a kill, it scratches in the like number of kills on the knife.
So it's like rainbow colored.
Yeah, that one was rainbow colored.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's more than one. I'd hope so. But and they also showed a USP, which is like a pistol that had a digital counter on like the barrel, underneath the barrel of it, that would just have it had like 300 and something kills on it, and it just that sounds fucking awesome. That they're taking like the TF2 and Dota thing to the next level. We're making it like visual as you're playing, where you can kind of see it. Maybe not the pistol.
Well, think about it. It's a
but-
game that you can't otherwise. Like, what is the replayability associated with that game? It's just how much entertainment you're getting out of playing random people, right?
Yeah, well, in
The
this
only
one,
other thing they can add is that.
they've added global leaderboards and all that stuff. Like that's always been there, as well as It does count out how many rounds you've won if you've played ranked matches, and that like division and leaderboard, not leaderboard placement, but whatever your skill rating is as you slowly move up the Evo ranks or whatever.
Just to get back to the gun and the knife that count kills, if you think about the way they hold it in game, the gun is always on your right side, so that's the way the counter's facing.
Yeah.
And the knife, you hold it up like this, so the number is actually the pattern was etched facing like right.
Yeah, I guess
you.
the pistol's turned enough that you'd probably be able to see the number. Yeah. But that shit makes me excited. Like
I bet you they would kind of mess around with the model so you could see the number the whole time. Yeah.
But I've never really bought keys for games. Neverwinter was my one exception because I just wanted to get some like weird starter stuff. But that was it. Like being like Counter-Strike, you can do that shit, and then I was just like, oh man.
And right as you had started playing it again.
Yeah, I was like, oh man,
that's
Valve,
couldn't have been better.
You got me, Valve. Now you get keys out of me.
So are we all going to start playing Counter-Strike and Payday? Is that the
I would.
Is that the pattern for the next couple weeks?
I'm
I would
down
love
with
that. I would.
If you guys are down, I'm totally down with that.
Okay, all right.
As long as you guys, if we play
I don't have Payday, though.
CSGO, no.
There's Kumar.
But as long as if you guys play CSGO, there's no dumb shit.
No, I'll play seriously.
Like,
I get-
what are you talking
What the hell
about?
does that mean?
I get so frustrated.
I'm
when
bad at video games, and you have to accept that.
No. Being bad is okay. But I mean, just like when you do dumb shit where it's like, all right, we're all going to go B side. All right, cool. And then you're like, okay, yeah, fine. You'll go right. You'll like split off and you'll just be like laughing about it, or you'll throw flashbangs at your teammates and laugh. But like, I can't stand when people
Have
fucking
you
around
ever
on that.
played video games with us before?
Did you?
No. That's what I'm saying is you guys are.
That Payday
I'll be the
level,
one fucking
I
up.
actually tried super hard on
Yeah,
that third
dude,
one.
we all got
That
super
was
into
like-
Payday.
What
That
the
was
fuck
so
are you
sick.
saying, Riccio? Are you saying
Exactly.
we fuck around? Are you saying we fuck around?
Let's get him, boys.
He's got his fucking angry like dad voice on. Jesus Christ!
Starts smacking me in the ass. Like, no. But yeah. If anybody out there, I'm inviting people to random stuff, and I end up not really playing it much. I know I still have to add someone to the Warframe stuff, which I still play as much as I can, but there's too much shit like coming out now. Now, Dan, you've got me like addicted to the fucking 3DS again. God damn it.
That's not my fault. You went out and also bought an XL.
Yeah, I know.
That's your own
That
fault.
was your
Shit.
fucking fault.
Whoa, hold
Whoa.
on, Riccio. You did end up getting an XL as well?
Yeah.
He bought a blue one.
That's awesome.
I have a red one.
Kumar, do you have a 3DS?
I do not know.
Thank God.
Way
Okay.
too much stuff.
If you were the odd man out, you'd just be like compelled.
Fuck,
to
I
get
would go and buy one.
Hey, we sold a
Well,
copy of
I'll
Payday
tell you
2.
what. Somppi, here's my plan. So I mentioned and I guess I lied in the last podcast, but I mentioned that at the end of this month, the black 3DS XL is coming out, so I was just gonna buy it.
That's what I'm
It's
gonna
out.
get.
It was out on Sunday.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I know that it's actually out now, but here's my thing. I think I'm gonna wait until the end of the year,
Okay.
and if there's some cool thing, whether it be for Black Friday or for Boxing Day, I'll pick one up then. If I can find something that is gonna be more compelling than the arguments that you and I would make, I'll pick one up for both of us.
All right. Sounds good. I can just give you the cash whenever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about that, but it's more the deal's got to be right for me to justify buying one, right? Especially
Well, yeah.
considering I have way too much stuff to play right now. So
Well,
I got
The-
my Vita with $100 off, and it came with like 3 games and like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna buy a 3DS at box value.
Well, yeah. The thing is,
But
I've also
Not
owned
scum.
We also bought it on ours on sale, though.
yeah, that's true.
all
But
of
if
us got
I
our
could
Vitas
buy
on
it,
sale.
yeah, I'm going to be competing with which
Except for my
piece
first
of
one.
hardware I should be using at which time, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'd rather just be able to enjoy them than
Yeah.
have to think about it too much.
I said Vitas, not 3DS.
Yeah.
We all bought our Vitas on sale.
Yeah.
But we bought our 3DS this weekend because it's on sale right now. Kumar,
It was what was it? $20, $30 off?
$20 off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it ends up being 204 instead of 220, 30 or
So
230.
I still can't justify that for myself.
No, it has to be below the $200.
That's for the XL, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's for the XL. If you just want a regular,
Even then, though,
one.
I mean,
that's
for me, I
like-
could care less whether it's the XL or the. Well, I wouldn't buy the original, but it's more just I've got to justify because again, it comes to the. You remember the argument that I was making earlier with Persona kind of thing,
Mhm.
where I've
Are you
got.
actually gonna play it before it gets like low? Or
Well, I'm gonna play Persona, but here's the thing.
no, yeah.
I'm not playing Persona the way that I normally play other games where,
You wreck it.
like for example, Wipeout. Like I'm playing Wipeout as we speak right now, just because I enjoy the visuals and I like the racing
and you're incredible at playing video games and doing other things at the same time.
yeah, I multitask like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like for the last hour and 20 minutes, I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom.
Jesus.
And he made $100.
Actually, I did not make any cash today, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But
I was close. I was really fucking close. I was totally hoping that was going to be amazing because I would have been like, Kumar, we are the same.
but yeah, so I'm playing Wipeout just because I can kind of thing. But with Persona, I feel like it's a game that I would really, really enjoy getting immersed into it kind of thing. And I think who was it? Skin said it. Dan said it. Dan alone is reason enough for me to just say, yeah, I'm going to give this game the attention that it kind of deserves. So that's a game that I feel you have to sit down and put a little bit more effort into rather than just playing it mindlessly.
Dan,
What?
tell him to get payday too. Dan,
I
do it.
can't recommend that because I haven't played it.
But just say it. Just say it.
Fucking just get it.
Well,
Kumar,
I
don't
think,
listen to us for a second.
I mean, yours and Sompy's recommendation enough is plenty for me to check
But
it out.
you hear that? Dan equals
No,
recommendation of Riccio and
Yeah, we
Devin.
need like video proof.
Dan
Like
got-
Kumar, go
Dan
check
No,
out
no,
the video.
but
in
this
terms
is-
of recommending games. So.
I will honestly listen to Dan when he recommends me a game because so far Dan has never steered me wrong on a
That's
game.
right.
Where
I
Riccio
never steer anything
Medal
Riccio
of Honor.
made
Come
me
on.
buy Medal of Honor.
It was
And
good.
I played that game. I played the single player of that, and then I wish I could actually digitally light that copy of the game on fire.
And what did I tell you to buy shortly after that? XCOM.
And I love the shit out of it. So Dan, every time a new game comes out, I just want you to text me on Tuesday morning. Be like, "Yep,
I like how this has also been like stuff that either I've recommended. And it's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Then Dan will say it, and it's like, holy fuck, this game's amazing. It's like, so bitches.
And what does that say about?
I say that to everything though.
Yeah.
that's,
What does that say about how respected my opinion is?
that's like what is that like 50% of the time I might be right if I just say everything's good. Most
Yeah,
of
but
the
see,
time.
Richard, you've got a
Betrayer.
wide palette of games that you like, which is, I think, hella valuable in of itself. So
The what? Sorry.
you've got like this crazy wide palette of games that you
Oh.
enjoy.
Yeah.
I
So-
think your most valid opinions on games, Riccio, are in hindsight.
Yeah.
Because you get really excited when you're playing a brand new game.
Yeah.
But when you look back on it, like if it's a month old or a year old or whatever,
Garbage.
then you have a very
DMZ shit.
clearly.
Not
podcast-
actually.
this podcast is
I whenever I finish that game, I started up again. I think by the time the game of the year stuff happens, I'm gonna continue that save file and just finish it again, or just jog my memory. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit. So,
I will definitely at some point in time go back and play that game again.
Yeah.
Like I can guarantee you I will.
No,
do
but
that.
anyways, coming back to this
Yeah.
respect on reviews thing, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
though, Riccio, right? Because as Kumar was saying, you have such a wide berth over video games that you've played.
sadly, yeah.
It's
Not
very
finished,
true.
I think it's awesome.
Played, yes, not
It allows
finished.
you to put them into context
Yeah.
against each other and look at them
Thinking back,
Empirically.
hindsight. So you are probably the best person to recommend games that are older, that
After
people
the
want,
fact.
that people are like, oh, this game came out like a few months ago. How does it hold up? That kind of thing.
yeah,
Because ultimately, the games that you keep playing are probably the
Good.
better
Yeah.
ones, right? But me, I have a good opinion starting off, but in like a year, if you ask me, how did you like Fire Emblem Awakening? I'll be like, I don't fucking remember.
Thinking back at like last year when we were doing the Game of the Year podcast, I was just like randomly busting out like, but wait, guys, what about this game? And he's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
right.
Well, I think that's where you would shine, is in
Yeah.
a Game of the Year format.
Check it out at the end of the year, guys.
Check out last year's
check out last year's.
4 podcasts.
It's good. Refresher. Do it. Don't remember.
It's
you'll be
also
like,
on the website.
oh yeah.
I wrote those.
I also
Yeah, you did.
I also played Spelunky on the PC. And,
Oh, how was that?
Weird
Oh, right.
port. I managed to catch up to exactly where it was on the Xbox version, which was just getting into the jungle and getting that checkpoint or the shortcut. However, that game has some weird, just like, oh, you crashed the desktop. Just
Your
oh,
whole run's gone.
oh, your controller turned off because you put your pause screen on for a little bit. You turn the controller back on. Your Windows 8 goes, that's crashed. You just crashed. You clicked out it's crashed. What did you fucking do that for? Oh, your mouse, you accidentally, but you're using it's crashed. What do you fucking? Oh, the ghost spot crashed. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So
Maybe runs a little bit more
Maybe-
stable on the Xbox so
yeah,
far.
it doesn't crash. However, like I can say it crashes a lot, but I was able to get like full runs through, and like it. Usually when it always happened to crash at parts where I was like, okay, well I want to stop now anyway.
Is there a save and quit function in that game?
No,
Okay.
sadly no.
So it's like Binding of Isaac kind of thing.
Yeah. But on the PC version, the daily challenge where it gives everybody who's playing that daily challenge the same map, and you have to try to see not how far you can get, but how much money you can get before you die. I still don't know if you spend money, if that brings the tally down, or if it's overall, or how that works. Pretty sure that's overall or something. But yeah, that's definitely a fun part about it. You won't get that on the Vita version or the PS3 version. However, the PS3 and the Vita version are going to have like co-op where you each have your own screen instead of being tied to the same border area.
And cross-buy,
Yeah, that's
cross-buy.
awesome.
Yeah, so that sounds awesome. But the PC version is still not bad. I like it just because I'm always on my PC, and it's been so far what I've wanted it to be. Like, oh, I got like 10 minutes. Just gonna double click it really quick instead of being like, oh, okay, let's turn on the Xbox. Let's just flip my TV to fucking component and change my stupid shit in the background here, and like just because my setup's really stupid about it, which I'm just like,
Well,
oh,
and
okay, Steam,
if you're mainly playing it for the daily challenge stuff, then you can just
hop in, do it, get out.
Yeah.
But yeah, still really
rather
fun.
than turning on a system,
Yeah.
turning it on.
But
playing it. Yeah.
that game being portable, I think is gonna be pretty sweet. So I might stupidly rebuy that shit on the fucking Vita. when it
I
comes
think we should all get that game on the Vita just to try
Co-op?
out
We can play it out.
the separate screen co-op mode,
Yeah.
because I think that is probably a game changer.
Yeah,
most
Because
likely.
that's no longer the like weird tied to one perspective. Like, oh, I went off the screen, so I'm basically whole fucking useless for this entire room.
it changes it from being like, yo, I'm gonna be a fucking idiot the entire time to, okay, dudes, let's fucking communicate.
split up.
Yeah.
We can gather the most amount of stuff in this room. Yeah.
Wait, how many players is it?
Four.
Oh my goodness! Yep, we're all getting it on the
I think they said end of this month.
Yeah.
But they said end of this month last month too. So
I think they said the 28th for sure. I want to say.
I'll be the
Did
first
they?
to say
What's
if they
another
delay it
game?
again, Molotovs for sure.
Hope not.
Molotovs all
I
around
think they
if
said
delay
20.
it.
Something that also just came out recently is coming out on the PS3 and Vita on the 28th.
well, it's not Binding of Isaac.
No, for sure.
Wait,
it's-
what's coming out?
Oh no, that's Brothers. I'm thinking of Brothers on Steam and PS3. Brothers of Tale of Two Sons. That's the 28th.
Okay.
So I don't know about Spelunky. I always say Spunky the entire time. Like, it's an L. But yeah, I played some of that as well as Papers, Please, which
I mean, papers, please.
Papers, Please. Glory to Aristoja. I don't know if I said that right. Anyways, what's crazy about that game is it is. Oh, do you want to tell Kumar?
No. Because he has to come over and play it.
All right, let me try to semi-explain it without fully explaining it. It's a game that I thought that when I would cast would be the most boring thing to watch because it is something that is super monotonous and sort of detail-oriented and kind of not really game-like, but sort of is. It's more of a like, hey, it's a job, sort of. And I was like, this is going to be boring as fuck. Like, no one's going to want to watch this. Ended up being something that a lot of people came to watch and enjoyed watching, which I was surprised by.
Yeah,
and it's actually more of a game than you thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so far it's been really fun and depressing. And that's all we'll say because Kumar, apparently we're going to get you to play that. Whether for the
That's
dry
got to
run
be just
or
like
the...
a blind thing like you did with Hotline Miami the very
Yeah.
first time.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's got to
most
be one of
certainly.
those.
I still don't even know what that game is about.
Cool. So we'll,
That's
we'll,
fine.
we'll
That's
leave it at that
perfect.
for you then.
That's just like you managed to remain totally oblivious to Hotline Miami
Okay,
until we got you in here to do that. That short.
we'll do it
Let's play.
sooner rather than later this time. So
And if we do that, we'll get you to like go until you're done with it so we can get like just a shit ton of parts and not have to worry about being like, oh no, you got to come back in like a week or
Okay.
something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yes, Papers, Please is actually a lot of fun. I recommend a lot of people to go check it out, especially if you maybe look at like a trailer or something and be like, oh, that's what that is, just to kind of get your mind over what it is. But it is a super interesting game.
Giant
And-
Bomb has covered it in one of
Yeah.
their Unprofessional Fridays, which is a very good look at the beta version of it, which is also still free. That's
Yeah.
like the first 8 days or
Oh yeah,
something
try
like
that. Try that. 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy November 30th, my
And
birthday.
they also have a quick look that they put out.
Yeah.
And that's very representative of the game, I think, if you want to.
So I don't know how many days actually are in the campaign because there's a story mode, but if you have the actual full version copy, there's an endless mode that you can just
okay.
from the get-go just click and go.
I believe the campaign might be
Cool.
a month.
Is it? Okay.
I'm
But
not sure where I heard that, so I might be wrong.
yeah.
but-
Either way, cool as shit. Especially knowing that there's an endless mode that it would be random and awesome. Fantastic, and I can't wait to try that out if and when I get better at that game.
I hear that
Yeah.
game is really tough.
It's tough,
It's
but
unforgiving,
Yeah.
I think is the thing. If you get good at it, then you'll be good at it, but
All right.
you can slip up and have it go real bad.
So 2 more quick random things that I want to talk about. Pikmin 3, I played more of it. The game is still very fantastic.
Great.
Same shit as last week. Fantastic exploration, really cool. Still just learning stuff and having fun. Getting way better with the controls though, which is awesome. But yeah, super fun. Managed to actually get scared playing it. We're just like, oh, this is gonna be a boss fight area, isn't there? Didn't expect a spider to fucking drop down, being like 3 million times bigger than me. I just fucking ran the hell out of there. Terrified me.
Well, this day is done.
Yeah, I was like, we're going back. We're out. Peace. So there's that. And I tried the demo for Wonderful 101 on the Wii U, which is a game from Platinum Games, people who made Vanquish, people who made Bayonetta, people who made...
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Anarchy Reigns.
Anarchy Reigns.
That's a good game.
And Metal Gear Solid
Anarchy
Rising.
Reigns?
Yes.
Metal Gear Rising.
I'm still so angry at those guys.
Yeah.
Why?
Do we need to talk about challenge number 6 again?
No, we're done with that. So, I want to say one thing. Wonderful 101. Okay. Games these days on the Wii U, when I look at them now, they're built with the second screen in mind. But I feel like they've also been built with the fact that people stream these, so they don't ever put anything that's super important on the bottom screen. They'll have like a map, but you don't need to see it because you can just draw something really quick, or it'd be your inventory, but people don't need to see it. You can just be vocal about it. Wonderful 101, what'll happen is
I don't think Nintendo has built things in mind with.
This is more the third-party people I'm talking about. Pikmin 3 actually does a good job. You don't need that bottom screen. Whenever you do touch the map, it brings it up on the top screen so people can see exactly what the fuck you're doing.
I think it's more of
good.
That's you're describing what the bottom screen is used for on DS.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what Wonderful 101 does is that the bottom screen is kind of like a weird shitty radar that you can draw on to kind of be like, what it is, you're like superheroes. So say you have 100 of you. That's like 100 distance that you can get by like drawing like a circle to be like, okay, I'm going to become a fist, or you do straight and you become a sword, or you draw like a gun. But if you have a lot of people, you can draw a huge gun and it becomes a fucking bazooka instead of a handgun, and you're just shooting people out of it. It's crazy. That game is really fun, very tough to do combos, and I died multiple times in the demo playing on normal, which normal is, I think, hard to start off with. What the game will do is you'll go into buildings, and the game goes in first-person mode, but it's only like you only see it on the gamepad. On the screen, it's just fucking blank. Oh no, they just see outside of the like they'll just have a top-down view of like the building, but it's non-visible. You can't see shit. So I'm just like trying to cast it like fuck. Well, this is what I see, you guys, but I'm trying to figure out a puzzle in here. It took like 5 minutes. They're just seeing like a fucking static camera of just the building. So I don't know. That was kind of cool for me, lame for people trying to watch, but.
So what you're saying is gamepad innovation on the Wii U is bad for streamers.
Yes, very much. I know somebody figured out a way to hack the signal being sent to it and get it copied on the PC in some weird fucking fashion, but I know that's not really easily possible. Yeah, I'm excited.
Real good with computers.
Yeah. But
some people do just film them with cameras.
yeah,
Some people
I'd
film
want to get a
video with cameras.
GoPro.
Some people film 3DSs with cameras
Yeah.
that we don't want to do apparently.
Yeah, we need a good camera, not like a web camera.
I feel like with
That's a
with
tiny-
handheld
Yeah,
stuff,
so.
you'd have to worry about reflection and whatnot too.
Yeah, that's what's kind of weird.
Like you've got to get the
Crank
lighting really, really good.
brightness, man.
Well, what's crazy? What the reason I don't want a webcam is that like we could do it, but other people automatically can do it way better because of that screen. So it's like they wouldn't come to us. So I don't know. Anyways, I wouldn't do like a whole let's play on it. Maybe like a dry run. But
Yeah, I'm talking.
but still,
dry runs.
even
It's
dry
really
runs-
what I'm talking about.
yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, Wonderful 101 I'm excited for. It comes out in September, and I'm gonna be streaming that whenever the hell it does come out. But now, like knowing that, I'm like, it's gonna be such a bitch to stream. Like now, I'm gonna have to hook up that second camera, have it on like my crotch the entire time, be like, okay, you guys, this is the camera part. I'm gonna turn on that. It's gonna be super jittery because my like.
I've suggested this
moves.
multiple times, but you could build like a harness that
Yeah, people have been
holds
actually
it a
the
certain
GoPro.
distance from
The GoPro has
the
like a fucking like weird, like that like weird
like a
bendy
camera
thing.
that would hold here.
Yeah, but you know like that
And so
that
no
bendy
matter how you
tripod.
moved it,
The bendy
like you could still
tripod
adjust it
legs.
so you could see it, but then the camera would still be filming it straight on.
Yeah, but you know like the bendy tripod legs people have it where like the bottom one hooks the other one here and you have like one on the side and it just kind of like overhangs looking down and upside down and you flip it.
Get one of those.
But yeah, if I had like $200 to buy a GoPro and then hook that shit up all crazy, that'd be cool. But we'll see.
Don't look at me.
I'm not.
Devin,
wondering why you're
Kumar, no,
I'm thinking about. Oh well, I'm gonna be buying a GoPro.
yay. But yeah, I don't know. Wii U still got some cool shit coming out for it. I know the Rayman Legends actual demo is now out for everybody else, so I don't know if that's different. I still want to get the Wii U version though.
That's crazy multi-platform now, right?
Yeah,
Like everything.
still getting on the Wii U though, because
Okay, cool.
I want that fucking Wii U
It's
version.
gonna be on Vita.
With the same shit.
Vita for me
kinda.
too.
Anyway,
The 3DS is the Nintendo system I want.
Kumar,
Literally, the only reason I would buy a Wii U is for Pikmin 3.
it's really
That's
good. Pikmin 3 is really
every
good.
other Nintendo franchise and series I want is on the 3DS right now,
Pikmin 3 is
or will be on the 3DS.
Pikmin 3 is extremely good. I don't know, like it's just there's nothing quite like it. It's just good. I don't know.
That's been the case with the other two as well, I think.
Yeah.
That they were always just really, really well known just because they were so different.
Yeah. But Kumar, how much Dragon's Crown have you been playing? Because
Oh my
I still haven't
goodness.
played much of it this week, and
Oh
I gotta
my
know.
god. All right, so I'm a
It's
level
lost
58.
in the Fire Emblem Storm for me.
What am I? I'm a warlock. I'm a level 58 warlock now.
Okay.
You mean Wizard?
You
Wizard.
mean baller.
Okay. 58.
Yeah, so I've put I looked at the clock. I think earlier today. I think I'm like 34 or 38 hours in, something or another.
Still having fun.
Still enjoying, man. It's
Cool.
it does get repetitive. I can understand why people complained about there only being 9 stages, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, it's got that hook, like the loot system, the whole premise of how now I know how to use multipliers and whatnot. So it drags you in with all these different little hooks, and it stays entertaining. You want to keep going. So I'm really excited to kind of play with you guys, but I don't know how it's going to affect our gameplay if I'm a level 50 and you guys are, for example, level 20. I don't know
Yeah.
what that does. I don't know if people scale to my level or actually no, I think it just goes based on the difficulty setting that you're on.
Yeah.
So I could literally just chill in the background, tapping on things on the screen so we get more points.
I may never touch that game for a
Really?
while. Like,
Well, now you're going to be hooked with Fire Emblem, so
well, I'm telling you, like, if you like tactical games, if I wasn't such a crazy, irresponsible person and buying a lot of things, I could probably just have bought the DS and Fire Emblem.
and you'd be hooked and done for a little while.
I appreciate it, Riccio. He just plugged in my 3DS to charge it.
He said Fire Emblem, and he has. Oh no, you're busting back. Fuck that shit. Yeah,
Actually,
I want to play
I
more
have,
Dragon's
I
Crown.
have something else very interesting to talk to you guys about, though.
Shoot.
Go on.
So I've mentioned particular friends of mine who work at companies that we enjoy playing their games.
Yes.
One of these companies being Ubisoft.
Okay.
So I did have an opportunity earlier this week. Actually, I shouldn't say earlier this week. It was Saturday afternoon, I believe. I got to play Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh,
Oh, holy shit.
hearing really good things about the game. What are the good games about that thing?
So first off, like I don't even know what the hell language that just was. But it means. But
Just go with it.
the beauty of what that game is that it feels like Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
Made for this gen.
Oh, nice.
That's like if I could pin it in like a single statement, that's what it is. It's Chaos Theory, kind of just refining the entirety of the game and just bringing it to current gen consoles. One of the weird things, though, one of the things that felt a little bit out of place is that it looks dated.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
is
If that makes any sense. Like it feels like it looks kind of like oh my god, what was it called? What was the last Splinter Cell game called? Conviction. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Conviction, but now it feels like it looks worse because of all the other games that we've seen that look better.
What did
So,
you play it on? If I can.
This was on a PC. This was on like a freaking power rig of a PC.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say because
So-
Conviction looked better than it did on the 360.
Yeah, Conviction
Plus 60 frames was
great
nice.
on with everything kind of maxed out, but it still looks. When I say it looks dated, I just mean in terms of like it still looks cartoony. Like it looks like it's got that cartoony kind of CG look to it. And I think I attribute part of this kind of lack to what we've seen with Last of Us most recently. Like look at the CG quality in Last of Us. It's changed the standards that a lot of us have kind of started pegging as what we're kind of expecting nowadays.
Yeah.
It's not that and I mean I should clarify that it's not that it looks bad. It just I don't know. It
The reason
doesn't.
the reason why I think it looks not as great is because Conviction was made by Ubisoft Montreal, I'm pretty sure, or Ubisoft Montreal and Shanghai.
Yep.
And then this one's made by Ubisoft Toronto. So I think what happened is that instead of recreating the engine from the ground up, they just kind of like, okay, you guys are a new studio.
Take you back. Yeah, they
We're gonna get you to work on this one. So just like take this engine and maybe try and make it better if you
You're
want,
saying
but
it's-
just make it
it's
fucking
the new
crazy.
Vegas of Splinter
Yeah.
Cell
But I
series.
will say the what's wicked is that so you know how normally with previous Splinter Cell games, what you end up doing is you end up going through just like a mission menu.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I heard about this.
In this, you're in a fucking I don't even know. I don't remember what it was called. It's there's a particular name for this ship, But the cool thing is that it looks like the Avengers. You know that crazy
Helicarrier.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
It looks like a carrier, and you can walk. It's completely interactive. You can walk around. That's how you kind of select the campaign from the co-op modes to the multiplayer. Spies versus Mercs is back. I don't know if you guys ever played that in Pandora Tomorrow and Chaos Theory, but
Double Agent kind of had a hub-ish area, kind of like that.
yeah,
for
that's
a little
true.
while.
That's true. This is
Oh
this is
yeah,
fully
you're
real
right.
life.
The fucking the like evil people layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is completely realized though. Like you can walk around. There's other NPCs close by, and the co-op modes are craziness. They're friggin' awesome. I'm actually looking forward to spending more time with them.
But
Is
what
there
if
a
I
Terra-
liked Splinter Cell Conviction?
Well, I like it. You can play it like that apparently. Like
Really?
you can
you
can
can
go.
just be jumping down on people and marking executing.
Yep.
The one thing I saw in that newest trailer is that because you have the knife back, and then like he marked 3 dudes, and then he ran to the 4th guy and just kind of sprinted past and just hit like melee. And just kind of like reach behind him, stab the guy in the back of the head, and then change to like shooting everybody in the face. I'm like, this is fucking.
There's
you
a lot of
If you want to play it that way, perfect.
Great.
The interactivity with how you can actually use that whole mark and execute thing is so wicked now. Like it's changed. It's not the same every single time anymore. And the animations with regards to like if you approach an enemy with a knife, empty-handed from in front of them, behind them, the side of them, whatever, like everything changes accordingly. So they did a really good job with that. It feels awesome. Like the gameplay, I have nothing to knock on the gameplay. Like it feels just like Chaos Theory, but it feels a hell of a lot more refined.
I know the reviews are out, so I don't know if you know this already, but I didn't
That's
actually.
why he's just
yeah,
talking about it because
the co-op
Eduardo's
modes.
done.
Do you know? You mentioned the co-op modes. Do you know if there's still like I know in like Rainbow Six Vegas there was like a terrorist hunt. I don't remember what it was called in Conviction. It was
Yeah,
just
it's
kinda
got the same idea.
yeah.
I think the name is different. You're right.
But there's
I
that
didn't
like
look at
2
it.
people just kill all the people in this level.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
there's 4 people.
4 people.
you-
Okay.
I think so. And I didn't spend enough time kind of looking through the menu and everything. But I think you can have more than 2. If not, then I know that there's more than 2 in some of the other modes that are there. Because there's multiple co-op modes, by the way. It's not
Yep.
just like
Covert
one
Ops.
co-op mode.
Covert Ops. That's what it was. Yeah. Well, there was Covert Ops.
Thinking of that one really
yeah,
hard.
I was
were
like,
ya?
what was that pack called? Because it was Covert Ops Insurgency.
Oh,
was the
yeah.
DLC pack.
Yep.
So you had that one where you had to like defend those like weird beam things or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you'd hack, and then there's the kill everybody one.
There was that one where there was kill everybody, but it was in the shipment yard.
Yeah.
So there was those boxes, and if you just hung on top of one of the boxes, you could just shoot people. So
Nice. But yeah,
Way to break it, Dan.
I'm super psyched for that game. There's one thing bringing me down though.
What's that?
The Bureau and Saints Row 4 coming out the same day,
and dive kick.
Oh.
and
Oh,
Dive
actually,
Kick,
I also do have to comment.
and there's something else. What is it?
It's all next week, isn't it?
Mr. Ironside is not the voice actor.
Yeah. So fuck all of that game, right?
This
right.
guy,
right.
The guy, I can't say fuck the whole game. Like you can quite honestly just play it on mute.
There's one thing.
Way to go.
There's one thing that I laughed at. Though.
You have sold me, Kumar. You have sold me on that because I enjoy listening to
Did you-
music
Here's
and
the
or
thing, though,
watching
like, the
Netflix.
guy-
You
the
can
new
just
guy
imagine it's Michael Ironside.
Exactly.
Well, for the new guy
the
though.
guy's
I'm
not
sorry.
bad, but he's just he sounds like he's just pissed off all the time. And
It's like he
sounds-
stubbed his toe constantly.
That's
Yeah.
that's what the
And
IGN. Oops, sorry.
here's the thing that bothers me the most. So, like, if you ever go back and just listen to our podcasts at any point in time, you can kind of figure out our general demographic and probably our age based
Yeah.
on that demographic.
14.
This guy sounds like we do,
Yeah.
Seriously.
but he's like this grizzled vet. He like talks to his
I've seen shit.
What do you need?
like during the entirety of the games and even the past games and this one, like he's talking to his daughter at certain times, and like the guy just sounds like us. He sounds too young.
Yeah.
It really does take away from his character.
You want
Like,
to?
I-
I know what they should have done to make him sound a little bit older. Every time he goes
Smoker
into
voice?
record
yeah, they
a
should've
whole
found
bunch of
smoke.
lines, he should have smoked a pack of cigarettes and then gone in and recorded the lines.
No, they don't record from his mouth. They put the
Drank
mic
a
on the
bunch.
neck. They put his mic on his neck, so it's like, oh, fucking.
Or
But no-
a big, huge
Graham.
Cuban cigar and a glass of scotch, like before he goes to record lines.
Or they just had someone with a cold just spit in his mouth.
So what you're saying
But-
is it's kind of like a younger guy trying to do an older voice.
The thing is,
Exactly.
I
though,
don't think he's trying to do the older voice. Like, he's just talking normally.
Pissed.
Oh, okay.
but the funny thing is, in the IGN review, they were talking about like he just sounds angry all the time, like Kumar was saying.
God, sounds
But
pissed off.
But apparently, your daughter talks to you in this one often, and she
Yep.
sounds older than you on the phone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, She's
sounds
like,
a
"Oh,
more
thanks,
mature woman.
Dad."
Like,
It's like,
that's
no problem.
That's actually really true.
So it's just like, whoa, okay.
So should this
I
be
heard her-
almost weirdly considered like a weird reboot of Splinter Cell almost?
I hope-
Because Conviction was kind of also like the end of the Sam Fisher stuff also.
Yeah.
That was like his like return and like vengeance and stuff.
I am Sam Fisher.
My name's Sam. I used to work here.
I wish he would just
Blow
talk with
stuff up.
Michael
best line
Ironside. Just Michael Ironside voice, and he just gets punched in the neck at the start, and he's like, oh, this is weird. Whoa, my voice is different. All right, let's do the rest of this game now. No one pays no
I
mind.
oddly enough have a weird Star Wars related story to that kind of
God.
thing. I can tell it if you want.
Sure.
Go for
Please.
Oh, well, you probably haven't actually seen this movie, but in Star Wars Episode 3, there's a General Grievous character.
Yes.
You know how he coughs?
Yes.
So when they did the Clone Wars cartoons, he wasn't coughing ever. So right on the last episode of the cartoons, right as he's escaping, they just have this 2-second thing of Mace Windu grabbing and like choking his, like wrecking the robot part of his neck, and then he coughs, and then it's just like, okay, explained.
Well, it works, right?
That is.
Yeah, I mean that's
That
why
is
General
pretty-
Grievous coughs is because Mace Windu crushed his like
Voice
windpipe
box.
area. Of
Side
his
note: I
robot
hate
suit.
that Sam Jackson played Mace Windu. That just. I thought he was such a terrible portrayal of a Jedi.
I saw.
Did you know he's the reason that purple lightsabers exist? Because
Yep.
he just wanted a purple one.
Yep. I saw
Couldn't give a shit
Django
left.
Unchained this week.
That's a good movie.
That is a good
Don't
movie.
quote anything from
No,
that.
no, no.
please.
But everybody was like, "Oh, that movie's so funny." That is not a funny movie. That is a serious movie. That has some
It
shit.
has some lighthearted moments, but it
that
is a serious
generally
ass movie.
overall a serious fucking movie.
There is one laugh to be had, and it's a certain pistol shot at the end of the movie, near the end of the movie, where just one person just leaves the fucking frame from another angle that doesn't make any sense.
I know what you're talking about.
Shot from the front, and they go to to the left, out off, like fucking just it's weird as
I
shit.
know exactly what you're talking
I love that. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for games, right?
I played more. I mentioned it earlier, but I
It's like
I
this
did play
whole
more
podcast
Wipeout
of games.
when Dan mentioned that I could download the HD and Fury packs for free.
Oh wow.
And those packs are so much more polished than the rest of Wipeout 2048.
Well, because they are just Wipeout HD.
Yeah, they're so much more polished. You see it in the models, you see it in the animations, you see it in the tracks. Everything about them is so much better.
Well, also it's like PS3 stuff, like downscaled.
Yeah.
So it's like that kind of quality of the textures and stuff.
cool.
Like Stompy, if you're still enjoying Wipeout, go and play just those packs.
All right, how do I get them?
Do
Go
you
to the-
own
the
Wipeout
download
HD and Fury on the PS3?
No.
Then
You can't.
Can I log into his can I log into PSN on his Vita and download them for him?
No.
Aw,
One account per memory card.
Yep.
god damn it.
He would have to wipe his Vita for you to do that.
Nope.
Jerk.
My Vita
I'll,
lives.
I'll show you. I'll show you next time, Stompy.
My Vita lives in my pillows.
Just
fantastic.
lace the charger up.
It legit.
There.
Yeah. It's legitimately is laced up into my pillows, and all I do is when I go to bed, I unclick it, I put on some Netflix, and I play some video games, and then I click it back in and pass out. So it lives in my pillows.
Dan,
Yes.
speaking of pillows.
What?
Speaking of pillow. Speaking of pillow.
News.
Super Mario. When's the Mario and Luigi Dream Team? Did you actually start it?
Yeah, I played like 30 minutes.
Okay. It's cool. It's cool.
I went
And
back
you
to
like it
Fire
so
Emblem. It's unfortunate that I chose to pick up Fire Emblem and then buy other
Because now
games.
everything else is gonna get the shaft.
Yeah.
Oh, I should.
No, it's like
Give it the shaft.
that game alone is a system seller for the 3DS, I think. If you like tactical video games, you should buy a 3DS just to play Fire Emblem.
I wanted to say that I'm probably gonna play Mario and Luigi before I finish SMT4 because the past 3 hours of me playing SMT4, I've been wandering around the world map, wondering where the fuck I'm supposed to go, just killing shit.
I'm not playing I'm not even starting or touching SMT4 until I am done Fire Emblem and Dream Team.
I'm gonna play Payday, so fuck you both.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be me playing Mario 3 without a guide, clearly, and then I'm gonna go back to SMT, which is the fucking walkthrough.
I have
I have to go
transit
there,
time,
good.
Devin,
Yeah.
to and from work and here. So I have time to play these portable video games.
Yeah, my travel time.
There's a good video of your travel time.
Actually, there is a great video of my travel time, but I also
It's 10
enjoy
seconds long.
taking the Vita into the kitchen,
Oh, thank God you didn't say crapper.
and sometimes I play when I'm making supper.
So that's what, like 3 minutes?
Yeah, about that. It's however long I microwave.
one of the DS Pokemon games allowed you to configure it so that the L button would act like the A button, so you play a game one-handed.
That's awesome.
It's a very
Literally
good idea.
just doing other stuff, just like, yep, killing that Pokemon. Whatever you're doing,
That is
browsing the internet, playing Pokemon.
I need it. I need it now. Fuck.
So I'm just making a notepad here. We got a question that we're gonna answer later.
Oh, I see.
Just making notes of it. What else? There's. Oh no, yeah, I got stuck in SMT4. Oh, Luigi's Mansion is actually pretty cool. I know we mentioned we bought it. That game is actually pretty cool on the DS. Actually surprised at the sound.
Well, you were saying you had it with like.
Well, yeah, in
right?
Mario and Luigi, the sound is like weird 3D and shit, which I was not expecting to have surround stuff on it. But the Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS actually has also some weird 3D. Actually, the 3D when you turn on the slider and it look at Luigi's Mansion, it looks fucking crazy. It kind of looks like, whoa, that looks like a Wii U game or something. I don't know. Somehow everything gets smooth and crazy. I'm like,
I'm kind of excited to see what you're talking about because so far the only game that's like this should be played in 3D is Mario Kart.
yeah.
That game really shines in 3D.
But I like the sound design and stuff in Luigi's Mansion, except for I hate so far the Luigi quips.
Really?
Just like because
Little things he says.
yeah, it's like, you know, Fire Emblem, the huh.
Oh yeah, that thing I turned off.
Huh?
Yeah.
That, except for like Luigi going hoo hoo ha hoo 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 hoo. I'm like,
When you knock on things,
Fucking
does,
God.
does he still say
way
Mario?
too well, by the way.
no, he doesn't do that.
Oh. Does he still hum the theme song?
Yeah, he whistles it actually, and that's I like that about it. That every time he does it, I'm like, yes, good. Also, all the music.
This is Luigi's Mansion. Yes.
All the music in that game is also really good too. But yeah, no, he'll just do random
The sound in
sounds.
general is really well done.
Yeah. But yeah, no, just say that.
Would you say this is more Luigi's Mansion? Is that
Yeah.
If you like
Yeah.
the original Luigi's
Yeah.
Mansion, would you say that you should probably play this game?
Yeah, the control stuff's maybe a little weird for aiming and stuff.
But that's how it was on GameCube.
Well, I didn't realize that there was buttons for aiming the vacuum up and down. Because when you hit vacuum, you have to move the 3DS. I'm like, the fuck, this is shit. But then I realized, oh, there's buttons. So I played the good like first level or two, just trying to like hit the vacuum, then be like, just fucking aim upwards. But it wouldn't aim fully up because like I had a shit time. Then I realized, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. Like this is way better now.
Is it just an option? Like you can just change it?
No, it's just literally it actually told me like it.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention. Then when I went to the controls, I was like,
You want to slap
I
yourself?
shouldn't have skipped that shit, shouldn't I? Yeah, I want to slap myself. But yeah, anyways, that was good. Moving on to news now, shall we?
Sure. Yeah, considering we've had an entire podcast worth of us talking about video games.
Hey, Danny, you know Awesome Knots?
Yeah, I know Awesome Knots.
It's coming out for
It's
the PS4.
coming to Vita.
PS what? Maybe at
Well,
some point.
technically, yes, because you can remote play everything on the PS4 to a Vita. So
I-
I'm fucking excited.
I don't lie.
So they were asking if they're going to keep the PS4 version updated and just content crazy as the PC one. They said they're going to try to, but only if there's a community for it.
Well, I will
there
be
will be.
right there day one. I'll just have the PS4 and Awesome Knots. That's it. No other fucking games.
I can't wait to see some cool recorded
Awesome
footage
Knots
of
machine.
awesome Knots kills getting
Well,
shared
no,
to
you
the
know what this
PS4
means
universe.
is that I'm just going to constantly stream every single Awesome Knots game that I play.
Do it.
That's
so
awesome.
watch for my Twitch channel when that comes out.
Awesome. Or not.
Wow, I'm gonna have to set up something for me to
Hey, do you guys live in Canada currently and
Stream
possibly in the
Well, no,
United
the
States?
PS4 just does it, Devin. That's the beauty of it.
magic.
Hey, do you guys live in
Or
Canada?
no, I guess it streams to you stream. So
I live in Canada,
I'll get a
Riccio.
weird
You live in Canada, Kumar?
thing to stream.
Well, that's
do, man.
fantastic because if you might also live in the United States, maybe later on this year, or next week, or some fucking I don't know when the hell in the United States, but you can buy a 12 gig flash it's PlayStation 3 for $200. It only comes with 12 gigs, and it's available Canada.
Wait, what? So there's no hard drive in it?
No,
It's a
tw-
12 gig
12 gig flash. Yeah.
PS3.
So
That sounds like a terrible idea, though.
apparently, it's been available in Australia and Japan and all those European
It's
side.
actually a really good idea
Yeah.
because soon there's going to be, especially with people trading in their video games, there's going
Yeah.
to be tons of cheaper physical discs.
Exactly.
and yeah, they have said that
I think
they're
but it feels like it's alienating the like multimedia side of what that PS3 is.
now. Hold on, now, Kumar. You can actually open up the side and put your own drive in there if you want.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have ordered
Whoa,
a
whoa,
500.
whoa, hold up. So there's 12 gigs internally, anyways, and then you can.
It's 12 gigs
add-
of flash, and then you can just put a hard drive in there.
Okay, yeah, I'm sold. Good.
Apparently, that's what people are saying. So
It's
Is it
the
gonna be
new
smaller? Like,
it's
is it
the
a
new
is it a
super
revision
slim
of the
one,
of the
no,
hardware?
Yeah, it looks a little rounded, slim.
It's top
so-
loading.
Top. Oh, it's top loading. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it
All right,
has
then.
it has like a PS2 like flip
Really?
up, and then
Oh shit, that
yeah.
sounds cool. Yes. Anyway,
wouldn't
sounds
work in your setup.
Yeah, fuck that. Sounds nifty.
Might have to get one because I think my PS3 is dying.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
That's too
think
bad.
so.
Actually, my dad's
All that-
PS3 just died, so
Perfect.
maybe
Can
a
I
good
have your
Christmas
corpse?
present.
It's cool because it's a perfect like replacement.
I have your corpse.
It's the perfect replacement one where you could just buy one and then just take the hard drive out of the other one, slap it in there.
You could, and I bet you my dad and my brother, because his Tokyo Jungle save is on that.
Oh,
would
there you go.
appreciate that.
Can I have the corpse?
Hey, do you guys like Grand Theft Auto 5 and you want to hear some multiplayer details? Well, it's not out yet, so you're going to have to check out tomorrow or Thursday when you're listening to this when it's up on the videos and audio. What was this audio stream? You can listen to it and watch it.
Right.
It's Thursday. They'll have some crazy gameplay thing for Grand Theft Auto, and it's going to be all about the online multiplayer.
Cool.
I'm psyched.
It's fantastic. Going back to that PS3 thing for a sec.
Yeah.
So the new Slims are just have the same. They're just normal hard drives, just like the old ones.
Yeah.
So if I pull,
Apparently, though, it doesn't have the drive bay thing, though.
Oh,
so you'd have to buy those.
No.
things.
If you can't back up, this is something I learned through my research. You cannot just slot another hard drive into another PS3 and expect it to work. It'll format it.
It's gonna crap out on you. I did that a little
it'll
while
format
back.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
all
it'll
right.
format it.
So you have to back that up, then put the hard drive in,
Yep.
and then
Well, here's
put
the thing. I
backup.
usually,
Okay,
especially
all right.
for us, like we have Plus. Like I told a buddy of mine,
That's
and
literally
he had
what
Plus as
the
well.
question
Just
was.
upload all your saves to the cloud, swap out or format your drive, swap it out, and then just load back on whatever media you want.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't come
No,
with the
that's-
bracket for mounting the hard drive and sliding it in. It's just like an open gap. Apparently, that's what I've been hearing.
Well, the brackets you can pick
So is
up
that
for
just a
like
separate
50
queue or
cents.
what?
Yeah. Pardon me?
You can
Is
pick
that
up.
just a separate SKU?
Yeah, it's just an empty. Like you can unscrew the thing and there's like an open whole thing. That's only from what the European or the Japanese Australian one that's been that same one didn't have that little thing. in
But
it,
there
so-
are region differences in hardware consoles.
Yeah, so
because
could come with this one.
3DS XLs come with chargers only in North America.
Okay, when you bought your
So
3DS XL, Dan,
Yeah.
were there two different boxes for the XL?
What do you mean?
Okay, because when I went to go buy mine, there was the blue one in a small little box, and there was a blue one in a big box.
The blue one in the big box is a regular 3DS.
Yeah, it is.
No,
The
that's one I got.
What?
There was two box sizes. It was weird. I don't know.
Oh, it's
the
prob-
box I bought my XL in
Yeah.
is slightly bigger than the XL itself.
Yeah, mine was like a larger, weird one. I don't know. I was
you
just like,
you probably have an older revision of the 3DS.
maybe.
Well, I mean, they don't
Well,
change
They're the
them,
same.
so-
Yeah, but that's why I was just like, oh, I'll take the bigger one because I was just like the first thing in my head. I'm like, that one doesn't come with a charger, does it? So, I don't know. I don't care, but
I want to see the size of your box now. Where is it?
I don't. We'll look for it after. It's probably nearby.
Where is it?
I think it's upstairs.
Did it get pushed into the
No, it's
black
not. No.
abyss?
Where is it?
Anyways, like we were talking about before, if you guys have heard of the crazy brothers,
Should be on this podcast.
I don't know. But the game Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, it's been out for the Xbox Live for about a week now. It's been getting crazy reviews and everything. Well, they finally announced the release date. It's going to be out at the end of August, on August 28th, to be available for PS3 and PC. Totally worth checking it out. Check out our channel in a bit.
Nice.
I'm going to say that. Other than that, you thinking of picking up the Xbox 360 and gonna use the Xbox One, but you only have a 360 right now, and you're like, hey, I really want to play Call of Duty Ghosts and get that season pass. Well, if you have the current gen console and you buy that season pass, and you buy the next gen console, your season pass transfers.
Oh, that's nice of them.
360 to Xbox One, PS3 to PS4.
Also,
not PS3
Call of
to
Duty
Xbox
and
One.
Battlefield also mentioned that your stats would come over.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Well, Call of
Surprised
Duty
it took
did
them
the
this
reveal,
long.
and then Battlefield went, "Hey, we're doing that too."
But that's only for console to that console. Like if you had say you played like Call of Duty Black Ops, Ghost on the 360, and you buy that season pass and you buy a PS4, nope, doesn't transfer.
I wouldn't think it would.
Somehow if they can pull it off, that'd be really sweet. But no. But yeah, there's that. You guys like Diablo 3? Hey, how
No.
about an expansion possibly called Reaper
No.
of Souls? Check out Gamescom for more information. That's going to be August 21st, which I believe is a weekend. Next Wednesday. Next podcast night is going to be fucking Gamescom.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Also,
So
like,
we're gonna
a
be
bunch
competing
of
with them.
fucking games will have just come out,
Yeah.
and I will have not played Saints Row 4 because I'm waiting for Dustin.
Yeah. Also,
Was that
should we
out
give the
next
warning about Saints Row 4?
Next week is the big week.
Should we give people
Oh,
the-
fuck.
So Saints Row 4.
We'll get to releases in a minute.
I need to
Devin.
get the Wub cannon. Shit.
Well, I have my pre-ordered
Called the Wub
Oh,
gun. Come on
thing.
now.
So if you want to buy that Wub cannon off of me,
Yes.
So the Saints Row 4, we've been hearing if you guys are thinking of picking it up, apparently the console versions do have weird frame rate dips pretty intensely. If you can get it on the PC, maybe get it on the PC. Just a warning that we've been hearing from
reviews are getting lower scores on the Xbox because of how bad it is, apparently. Which is I haven't heard of that since Bayonetta on the PS3. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Another random news, the same thing I said about Ghost, same thing goes for Battlefield 4 stats, and I think Premium as well will transfer. But you can only do it once. It's a one-time transfer. That's what it says. One-time transfer.
So wait a second. So just to clarify here, is that with the same game? So for example, if I buy Battlefield 4,
On the PS3?
yeah, and then I decide to buy it again on the PS4,
Yeah.
is that what they mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a move. It's not a copy.
Wow, I just
Is what
realized.
you're
Okay.
saying, right, Riccio?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a one-time move.
Okay, yeah, sorry. It had this weird thing on the screenshot saying Xbox One PS4 transfer, but it meant the Xbox One meaning 360 to Xbox One, PS4 meaning PS3 to PS4. I was like, the fuck? But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, you'll be able to transfer that stuff up once.
It's a good idea for them to do that, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't alienate.
Especially with one thing that's been going on for the 360. EB Games has this thing going on where, let's say you buy Call of Duty Ghosts, you get on the 360, the Xbox One comes out, you buy the Xbox One, you trade in your copy of Call of Duty Ghosts within, I think, 30 days or 2 weeks or something weird. You get your money, you get $50 back for it towards that same game on the next gen console. So you could pretty much be like, okay, like Call of Duty's been out for
until,
2. And,
yeah, all right.
Oh, it's out now? Cool. Trade it in, pay $10, get it on the next gen. Seems kind of neat, I guess.
It's like a trade up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's neat.
So there's that. But that's
Assuming
neat.
games do cost $60 on the next system.
Also,
Did they confirm any of that yet? Or is this still rumored to be 49
$49 for what?
for
games.
the game?
It's well, it's $59 for the games, but in Europe and stuff, the prices went up.
Okay.
One thing that's been super rumored that was talked about today is somebody who works at some big box store. They get the like, hey, consoles, new SKUs arrived, like Food Shop, let's say. On their delivery thing, it says like, it said Sony console, like Sony something, and then it said October 21st.
Oh, sick.
Having worked at Future Shop in the video games department,
Yeah.
we got all kinds of notices of just like, oh, that's when that is, and they don't make us sign NDAs or literally anything.
Yeah.
So
They basically just tell everyone.
So the guy like talked about it, and what he said is that usually what that either means is that's when they're going to get their display units, or which usually is like a week or two before the launch, or that is when they get
probably not, because the display units are done through the reps.
their. Okay, so there's
So-
that. Well, that, for whatever store he was working at, I mean, but
Display units are still done.
okay,
through the
whatever.
reps.
point is they were, or he was saying that would be like the 21st would not be like the launch date, but it would be like the arrival of the consoles. So it would be
In
like that
store.
week, so or around that time. If the PS4 launches at the end of October,
That's really soon.
That's
Shit.
very soon.
that'd be crazy. Super rumored. That's whatever. Probably not even true. We'll probably hopefully learn at Gamescom when the hell the release dates are going to be. But yeah, there's that. Hey, Assassin's Creed 4 got another trailer like every
Oh,
fucking week.
really?
Hey, you can stealth and go underwater.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Assassin's Creed Unity Gaming Podcast
Diving
section.
bells, fish. That's
Episode
out of the way.
7, 8. I don't know of this.
We're on like 9.
Stealth away from sharks. Climb buildings.
You can take off your hood.
You can stealth by exploding a barrel. And
You can take off your hood?
Yeah, you
Yep.
can take it off.
That's amazing.
Hey, you guys like deals on games?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, do you guys like charity?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, do you guys like Humble Bundle?
Yeah, I do.
Do you guys like Origin?
No.
Okay, well, Humble Bundle and Origin. Humble Bundle and Origin are having a Humble Bundle Origin bundle. Humble Origin bundle, sorry. If you pay just at least $1, I believe.
Well, it's $1 to get the first set and an
Yeah.
above average to get
I
those
paid
other two.
$5 and got everything.
So if you
I'm
pay
happy.
$1, you get Dead Space 1, Burnout Paradise the Ultimate Box, Crisis
Man.
2 Maximum Edition, Mirror's Edge, Dead Space 3, Medal of Honor. Where the fuck is Dead Space 2? Anyways,
I think because it's widely considered the best one, it's not in there.
which is funny because then
Also, I'm kind of excited for that because I didn't buy Dead Space 3 and now I can get it for $1.
I got it for $5. I have no problem with all of that.
And if you spend $4.64 or more currently, which will probably go to about $5, like Devin's talking about.
Devin, having bought this,
Yes.
are they separate keys?
Not that I'm aware of, to be honest with you. I haven't activated my keys yet. I'll activate them tonight when I get home. And
No,
I'll let
I
you know.
need you to find this out for the podcast, because if they're separate keys, then I only don't own one game in that entire thing, so I can give away the other ones.
Sweet. So like I was saying, if you spend over the average, which is currently $4.64, which will probably go to about $5, you also get a copy of Battlefield 3 and The Sims 3 with a starter pack. That starter pack is actually worth, I think, $15 to $20.
I think the starter pack includes 2 expansions. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I forgot.
But it also, whatever the Sims money point thing, because Sims 3, the way it ran is there's like a website where you could purchase like extra random shit. I think it also gives you just like
If you want to
cash.
have a serious Sims 3 talk on this podcast, we'll get Liz in here at some point because she plays a lot of that game.
I feel like this is very dirty now that I own Sims because I'm going to be playing that.
It's good. Sims is good. I wish I could buy all the DLC if it wasn't, or the expansions if it wasn't fucking $200 on sale.
But you could have got didn't you get that free one because of
Pets.
Yeah, what was that?
But I don't even want to talk about SimCity. Fucking anyway. Hey, do you guys want an Xbox One this November at the launch that they've confirmed in those 21 countries?
No.
We better not live in Europe, and it's not the UK. Let me rephrase that. You better live in Europe if you're in the UK.
If you live in Europe, you better live in the UK.
Because every other place in Europe has officially been canceled and now pushed back to 2014. Apparently. The only
Microsoft at its finest.
the 13 markets that will be receiving it in November are Australia, Austria, Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, Spain, and United Kingdom and United
He
States.
butchers his home country.
Italy, yeah.
I don't know if
The place
I'm pretty sure Austria, Italy,
they're-
France, Germany,
they're all also there.
and Spain
I want
Those
to
are all part of Europe.
are in Europe.
Yeah, but the ones that they're canceling in Europe are going to be Denmark, Finland, Netherlands, Norway, Russia, Sweden, Switzerland.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
Pretty big too.
That's
And those are big. Yeah, those are
Big
bigger
markets.
communities that they should not be ignoring. But
And that's even like not even talking about all the other places that it's not going to come out already anyways. So hey, Xbox. Damn.
What is Skin yelling in the chat there?
They are separate. I got it. I don't
Great.
know.
Great.
Hey, you guys also like the Xbox One news? Well, hey, you don't have to connect plugged in anymore. People are officially saying that they're gonna I forget the word. It's
purchase.
not unbox, it's leave in boxers. Where they're just gonna take the fucking Xbox out and just leave the Kinect in there in the box totally just wrapped up into whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Never
This
touch
is
it.
having more. You remember how when they reversed all that stuff, there were people complaining because
Didn't
they
hold their
were in
ground.
on that because they didn't actually care about like always on
Yeah.
stuff because they're always on.
Yeah.
There's people now saying like, well, now there's going to be less developer support because it might not be built in and required, that type of stuff.
They say it'll probably be crappy because now they don't. Yeah, for sure, people won't all have it plugged in, but Microsoft is committed so far at saying they're not going to have a separate SKU with no Kinect.
So everyone
have
that buys an Xbox One is going to have one.
Yeah.
So some people might just be like, I may as well plug
Hey,
this in.
sweet, free doorstop, fucking jam that in there or something. Or, hey, I needed something to stir my logs for my fire with. Perfect, not poop logs. But anyway, yeah.
You pick the stupidest things that someone could do with that thing.
Yeah. Hey, you guys watch that Call of Duty event they had today?
Yeah, I heard you can play as 2 different things in multiplayer.
What's
that?
that?
They added at the same time.
Okay.
Women and dogs.
That's a weird thing to add.
Terrible to put those in the same category.
They also added blink daggers. And
That sounds so
knife
terrible the way I answered that.
And knife
That's what happened.
They also
I'm
added
calling it as I see it. Also, official Call of Duty trailers have come full circle and are now just quickscope videos.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They also premiered the multiplayer footage with a new hit single from Eminem. I don't even know the name of it.
Overlaid over
Ghost.
quickscope videos.
It's called. It's like.
I'm pretty sure it's Survival of the Fittest because they
I
keep
haven't
saying
seen it,
that
so-
over
Is
and
it
over again.
Survival of the Fittest? Oh wow, that's a great. Okay, reading through the comments, already seeing the worst possible language I've ever seen.
Yep, that's the Call of Duty community right there.
Woo! Yeah, no, it looked like Call of Duty. It looked those little refinements you'd see here and there, but it looked like Call of Duty. Animations look better.
I still think it's hilarious that their official trailer is basically a quick scope trailer.
There was a few quick scopey type looking things in there, but yeah.
But if you look at it as a whole of what it is,
I
I'm
think-
just like slowed down, different angled gameplay, and the music is lined up to the shots. And
Yep.
like,
I always love looking at the
it's
the
like
gameplay.
a crazy rap song.
Yeah. I love watching the gameplay things for like multiplayer games like that, where you have like one dude come around the corner and like shoot 3 dudes like coming out of a door, and it's like that never fucking happens because people are like gonna shoot you instantly.
I'm
when
not
they
saying like
no.
cool Call of Duty videos are bad.
No. What I'm trying to say is like it's funny to watch those videos and be like that would never fucking happen unless you're playing with like the worst people in the world, which usually Call of Duty doesn't have like the worst, but you'll have people who are
People
just so
are
into it, and,
semi-competent.
and just get angry at you and.
Yell,
Okay, that's
a
what they have
lot
to
of
add
yelling.
in the next trailer is have a quick scope to like an Eminem song, and then when the thing like the person dies, I don't know why I said the thing dies. When the person dies, you get like a fucking child screaming or something. Just be like,
No, you couldn't kill it. You were hacking.
and then just be like, available next month.
Experience it for yourself.
No.
But yeah, just that.
I also think it's funny that the Call of Duty series
You seriously
prioritized putting in
blew-
women and
like-
dogs at the same game.
But the fact that you were like,
But
yeah,
also that the dogs was the headliner.
no,
not
no,
the women.
that the video was like, yeah, this is just a quick scope video. I was like, what?
I'm watching this and now, no, you've ruined it.
Yeah, ruined it for me.
Hey, you guys like Ultra Street Fighter 4?
No,
Hey, do you guys want to
I
play
don't
that on
know
the? Hey, do you guys want to play that on the PC?
maybe.
Hey, do you guys hate games for Live?
What?
Games for Windows Live?
Yes.
Zombie makes me so happy.
Hey, that's so fucking great, Devin, because they're taking out games for Windows Live and they're going to replace it with Steamworks.
Yay!
So you can't earn achievements on your computer anymore?
Yeah, you can. Steam achievements.
Yeah.
Those aren't real.
I don't
No,
give a
I mean-
shit about Microsoft achievements.
And I second exactly what Dan just said, but
They are
I mean,
real.
achievements and then,
You listen
like
here,
Microsoft
Kumar.
achievements, you can't earn them off your PC anymore?
You can. It's,
Well, they're
No.
taking out games from Windows
Just
Live
for that
out of the
game.
yeah,
Oh,
I-
not for everything.
I think Steam literally does need like some sort of
I like the
pop-up
very
sound.
first comment on this post.
Yes, death to games for Windows Live. I think that Steam needs some sort of pop-up sound for it. Even if it's like brah. Just so you feel like
They could just wholesale copy the Xbox One. I don't care.
like just like some
The
weird
Call of
solo.
Duty
Yeah.
challenge.
I'd hate it because I fucking hate guitar solos. We've had this talk. Hey, you guys like The Witcher
No.
and their cool cutscenes?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that trailer is one of the best trailers that I've ever seen.
Honestly, I just
I haven't
wish they
yet
would
seen
make
it.
a movie.
If you
Like,
got if you
please.
guys like really good super HD CGI cutscenes, intros stuff,
They-
you guys owe it to yourself to check out The Witcher 3's Wild Hunt Killing Monsters cinematic.
They honestly rival Capcom in producing great
Squaresoft?
CG.
Square
Is it
Enix?
Square Enix? Yeah, Square
I
Enix.
was like Capcom.
Not Capcom. Square Enix.
No.
No, Capcom's terrible. Square Enix.
Mega
is
Man
the one.
versus Street Fighter's cutscenes were fantastic.
No, but
Hey,
like
man.
they rival Square Enix in
Yeah.
their.
Yes.
Man, Street Fighter Cross Tekken's going to be on sale next week on Vita. I think we should all probably get it.
Yeah.
That'll be a good $17, you
well-
fucker.
It has all the bonus characters in it.
Nice.
Like all,
All right.
like Mega Man and stuff.
You've already sold me.
Okay.
Stop. Hey, do you guys like more news?
No.
We're fucking out of them anyway.
Yay!
Doesn't matter. Actually, I can do a quick check.
No.
New releases.
No.
Is there anything?
Stop
Maybe we-
clicking.
New
Maybe
releases.
we should.
Uh,
Hey, Charles Dance of Game of Thrones will be the Emperor of Nilfgaard in Witcher 3.
Fantastic.
Wicked. All right.
Tywin
really, really
Lannister.
appropriate.
Oh, wasn't
I
there
like
that Dragon Age Inquisition got pushed back a year because they wanted to add mounts, horses, and stuff, and new new classes?
So random.
Didn't that shit happen like last week? I
They
didn't talk
needed
about
to
it.
add playable dogs.
There is a playable dog
And women.
in Dragon Age 1.
And women.
Women.
There is a playable woman and dogs in 1. At least on the PC version, because you can actually like take control of the other characters. And actually, no, you could do that. I don't know.
I'm making jokes because Call of Duty.
Next week in releases, we have got
Biggest
some
week
sweet.
of possibly the year.
Yeah, so we talked about them last week anyway. But hey, if you guys forgot about last week, I was talking about this next week. We've got Disney Infinity coming out for the 360, the Wii U, and possibly PlayStation, even though it's not on this list. We have something called The Bureau XCOM Declassified coming out for the PC,
I already
360,
pre-ordered that.
and PS3. Same. We have Tom
Apparently,
Clancy's.
it's kind of Mass Effect-y, is what
Yeah.
I've heard. That's fantastic.
with permadeath.
Ooh,
Yeah, YOLO trailer was still really good.
Yeah, it was.
We have Splinter Cell Blacklist coming out for the 360, PS3, PC, and Wii U. Wii U version.
You didn't read the whole title of that.
Tom Clancy's.
Tom Clancy's.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist. Available for 360, PS3, PC, and Wii U. However, the Wii U version does not have local co-op.
Or gameplay.
Because we play things locally.
Hey, the Wii U's
What's
okay.
a Wii U?
You know what?
Yeah, what is a Wii U?
It sounds like you're talking about something that smells, but it's not. Also, Saints Row 4. I gotta stop saying the fourth. It's coming out for the PC, PS3.
You know,
and
I've heard that game's like
360.
Mass Effect.
Wii U version is not coming out for that. Hey, do you guys like Walking Dead Season 1? Well, hey, you can get the Vita version next week.
No, I'm good.
Whoa! What?
Walking Dead Season 1. The
It
game
comes out next week.
Yeah. It also
That's
is bundled
fantastic.
with 400 Days, I believe.
Yo, that's super fantastic.
Hey, do you guys like fighting games?
No.
Perfect. You'll love Skullgirls on the PC. Hey, do you guys like
No,
fighting games?
Unless Blanca.
You got it.
All right, let me ask you guys
Hey,
this.
you know who's in Street Fighter Cross Tekken for Vita?
Blanca. That's You already sold me.
Hey, you guys like fighting games?
Yes.
Then you'll love Dive Kick probably. Also available next week for the
Dive
PS,
Same screen Vita multiplayer.
PS3,
That's real
PS
weird.
Vita, P motherfucking C. The game has 2 buttons.
Not Xbox.
Not Xbox.
Good.
There's 2 buttons. There's dive and there's kick, and you fight.
It's called Dive Kick. Did I heard that correctly?
Yeah, dive kick.
Wait, do you know what this game is, Kumar?
Fantastic.
No.
Next week
I
we'll
have
show
no
them.
idea what this game is.
Okay, don't look anything up.
This is gonna be
Okay.
great.
This in papers, please.
We do have a random news thing being brought up from Sweet Sue in the chat. He says Steam emailed the Blender community. It's a 3D graphics
I know
kit
what Blender
program
is.
that is totally free, and they're telling him that they are
I know
hoping
how to use Blender.
and they're hoping to join the modding communities of certain games, meaning that soon enough Steam might be able to accept Blender models, allowing the modding community to expand a lot more easily. And such awesomeness. That sounds fantastic.
I took like a
Cool.
graphics course in high school.
I kept seeing that pop up, like
Blender.
the
Is it hard?
No, it's like a free open source 3D modeling thing.
I kept seeing a lot of things popping up on Reddit about Blender, and I was like, I didn't know what it was. I always wanted to click on it, but I didn't, so I didn't bring it up. But him saying that, I was like,
Good to know it's still a thing, I guess, because
yeah.
high school was years ago.
yeah.
Oh, Lost Planet 3.
Man, next week there's
You're skipping ahead.
the week after makes me sad.
I graduated high school in 2005. How weird is that?
I didn't
I already
graduate.
said it. I said it
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said it before. Okay.
No, I did.
The week after also has 3 games that I'm excited for, but that's 2 weeks in a row with 3
A
games.
Sunni housewife?
New Super Luigi U Year of Luigi standalone retail version.
That's quite the name. That's quite the name.
All right, what do we
that's
got
it.
for comments?
That's it for releases. In comments on the YouTube comments, we've got DJ L Rooney says, "I came to this because it had Pikmin in the title.
Nice.
I hope
I
you
hope you
stayed.
found more.
Yeah, I hope you stayed."
Yeah.
Andrews Davidson.
Well, we got the view, so who cares?
yeah.
I mean,
Thank you. No, Andrews Davidson, also known as Sweet Too, says, "Thanks for answering my questions. Good
he is
podcast."
the majority of the comments on this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, he is actually. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. So I'll just say Andrews Davidson says, "Thanks for answering my questions. Good podcast. My question to you guys this time is, what MMO type character class do you prefer to play in general? The
Tank.
healer, the tank, the damage dealer, etc. He says, I prefer the healer class as I enjoy helping others survive and being the helper in the group."
Tank, because it's easy.
Okay.
I played a lot of tank characters.
Also, I don't like MMOs, so
Pile of shit.
a tank, I guess.
Kumar, what about you?
I don't know enough about character classes in MMOs, but
Well, there's
do
that.
opt-
There's those 3 is like the pillars.
like
Think
the tank, support, and healer.
of it as if like
no,
what you just
tank,
did in
healer, DPS.
think of what you just did in Dragon's Crown. You chose a wizard guy.
He'd
So
be
clearly-
DPS.
Yeah, so clearly not really a tanky person, not really the helper person because you didn't go sorceress because she has some
Yeah.
shield shit. That's a DPS.
Okay.
Well, like if you looked at the classes in Dragon's Crown, the dwarf and the knight would probably be tanks.
Yeah.
I guess Amazon and no,
Amazon,
there's not
Archer,
many support
yeah.
actually.
it's literally just the sorceress because of that one protective spell and like summoning food for people and stuff.
Yeah, because the Amazon's more of a tank as well. No,
Yeah.
actually, Amazon's probably DPS because she doesn't have a lot of armor.
Amazon-
She's
the
more
shit out of
damage
people
dealing.
so good.
Yeah, Amazon Archer and a Wizard
Wizard
would probably
would be DPS.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, I prefer usually playing the healer or support class. World of Warcraft, I was a priest for a while. Then I was a paladin that healed.
Do you play support because of that one rule? Don't piss off the healer.
No, it's impossible.
Do you
to piss me off.
demand that respect and that power that they get?
It's impossible to piss me off. I love whenever I used to play WoW and I used to
Is that
heal
an
someone.
MMO? Is that an MMO joke?
Oh, that is like, there's 2 rules. Don't piss off the healer. Don't piss off the tank.
Yeah, because you'll have me like.
Can't do anything to you though.
No. Tank can.
They can back off. And
They
let
can back
you
off
aggro the boss.
And then DPS
Or no, something will just
aggro.
aggro and you're just like, okay, whatever. And the dude's like,
That's exactly what
I
happened.
literally die in a quarter of a hit.
Yep.
but yeah, normally I'll do that because like Devin was saying, some dude's being a jerk. I'm like, and you don't get any heals anymore. And I'm just like, the guy's like jumping around, like, hey, what the fuck's going on? I need some buffs. I'm like, no, you're good. But no, I like being the support person. Skinned in the chat's also saying, yeah, when I play Dota, I like being support as well. My
I
favorite
think Dota, I like being support because anything else is too hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The my favorite character
That's
in
just
Dota.
I'm not saying you're bad. I'm
No.
saying I'm bad.
My favorite character to play in Dota is actually Trent Protector, which is this big tree dude who can heal people across the map. So I just kind of like punch things and like, oh, he needs help, heal. I do some. I'm not just pointless. I do like actual stuff, but I just like being able to heal people across the map and just randomly be like that one thing
Oh yeah.
that can turn the tide and save people. I like that.
In MOBAs, I definitely like playing tank a lot because I like initiating and going in because most people will very rarely will like actually.
What are the
initiate.
3 pillars in MOBAs? It's carry, support.
No, there's
What's
a
the other
lot.
one?
You've got support
No, but aren't they divided into 3 in Dota?
Yeah, it's carry, support, and I forget the other one is.
and tank.
Skin, you'll probably know. No, it's not tank. It's I guess it's just like not jungler, but it's
Is it
just like
oh yeah. Okay.
it's be like damage
Bruiser.
harasser
It's-
type of.
I think Bruiser is another one. Like there's all these.
So carry would kind of be the tanks, and then these jungler people would be DPS.
Yeah. So jungles are normally DPS because they can take on
The mid
stuff.
guy, he says. The guy who's just good at the start and then kind of is poopy later on, kind of.
Wait, so you're saying that the way you divide on Dota is you have 2 carries, 2 support, and then a mid
yeah,
guy?
normally you'd probably just. I don't know enough. I'd say maybe you just need like 1 support, or just as long as you have enough carries that later on. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Skin, answer his question maybe.
I still don't understand Dota. Really?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't understand Dota tactics as well. Like League tactics, I can totally.
Well, I bet you if you
Tell you
moved over, it
Oh, yeah.
would translate pretty well, but it would take another like move to go back.
Oh, most certainly. Yeah. It would probably take me another like 100 or some matches before I could feel comfortable playing.
I've played too.
There was some crazy shit that I learned from Dota, like from playing like, hey, this is Dota, like these are lanes and all that stuff, to, oh, wait, when you're playing, if you pull like a creep thing from the jungle and pull it into your lane, then your dude start attacking it, then it'll respawn, and then the creeps will not go across, so then the other team pushes closer to your tower, but then they'll die because of that. Just like this fucking metagame that I didn't know existed, and I was like, can I just go back to just knowing this game is just like so simple?
Can I go back
Oh,
to
man.
just having learned what last hit is?
The metagame and MOBAs are insane.
Yeah, it gets really
Like,
weird.
It is so overly complicated. Like in League, one of the things you can do is you can run back and forth in front of your creeps, and it'll actually cause them to lag
Slow
by
down.
like half a second. And just that half a second of lag before it hits the other creeps means you can get like a gank or like something crazy will happen, and it just like blows you away and completely changes the game, and you can win.
Well, that
just
would
off
also
the
mean
bat.
that your creeps would end up being closer together by the time they get to combat,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But there's like weird stuff like in Dota, when the timer gets to like 50-ish, if you attack a creep and you pull it away, the only time creeps will spawn is if you can't see where they spawn, like if no one has vision on it. So if somebody puts like a ward, then it won't spawn. You're fucked out of that creep until the ward's gone or you destroy it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what you do is at 50, you like hit it, or 53, you'd hit it, you'd pull it away. So when it gets to like the time takes over to a minute, it spawns another one, then you just kind of, it runs back, and you just keep stacking it, and you just fucking get like a shit ton of experience or gold from it. Like that kind of shit, I'm like, how the fuck did people that became something? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that was even in the old Dota, but holy shit, it's just, yeah. No, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if that's answering. He's saying somebody in the chat's calling me poop at the game. I'm totally pooped the game. Anyways, to move on to
He
the
hasn't
questions.
seen me play then.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question, also from Andreas Davidson. He says, How do you not know who I am? I told you about. Oh, I get it. I'll play along. Oh, sweet too. Oh, he answered to his own thing, which I'm going to read the original comment.
Wait. Awesomenauts is kind of like MOBA Lite, which I think is why I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like a simpler MOBA.
It is it's a dumbed down MOBA.
Yeah, but that's why I like it. It's accessible. Anyways.
Sweet22 says, Hey guys, thanks for answering my question. I'm not sure who this Andrews guy is, but I've still got a question for you. If you could live in any game world that exists as a general NPC, what would that be? What about if you could be the main character but get... Okay, I'm going to read that one after. If you could be an NPC in any game world, what would you be?
I don't know.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Oh, Dragon Age. I don't know.
A loaded question.
Skyrim would be fun.
Mass Effect would be fun.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, actually, that universe is pretty cool.
That universe is as far as it being an NPC, just chilling around and going to.
You don't want to pick a tactics game because all those people are expendable.
Or Payday.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be an NPC in Payday? One of the AI would shoot you in the face if you walked by.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, don't be one.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think.
I'd have to say Mass Effect.
A kid in Pushmo? No, I don't know. Get stuck
There are
in
no
the-
NPC. There's a NPC in Pushmo.
Those the kids that are stuck in the blocks.
Well, no, they're like a flag. They don't exist as
What's that,
characters. The NPC is the old man that gives you the tutorial.
Damn it! What's the?
It's non-player character,
not
not non-player
Harvest Moon,
object.
but the other one, Animal Crossing. There, that's what Riccio can be.
Yeah, I'd be the panda guy.
I'd be
Nook Tom.
Nook. Break your legs. Don't pay me my
Pay off
rent.
your loan.
I would be one of his kids from the new Animal Crossing. I almost said Assassin's Creed.
From Assassin's
Because
Creed.
I would be like,
Assassin's Creed New Leaf.
Hey Tom Nook, you're gonna die, and I'm gonna take over your shop when the next DS comes out. I'm gonna be crazy. I don't know, fucking Tom Nook's gonna die.
This man in a white robe came to stab Tom Nook in the neck.
Yeah.
He said he didn't pay his rent.
Oh Jesus. So Kumar, you said Mass Effect universe.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with Mass Effect.
That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. Not Vanquish. Anyway, moving on to the second part of his
Mass
question.
Effect pre-3.
Moving on.
Because stuff goes bad.
Yes, pre-3.
Moving on to part 2 of his question, he says, What about if you could be the main character but get full set amnesia every time you go to sleep? Let's set the barrier at 12 hours of time before falling asleep. Muscle memory and skills would still exist, but you'd forget your name and your quest and all that.
Holy
That'd be
shit.
weird.
Grand
So
Theft Auto.
that's pretty much asking.
Is
Like,
Sweet 2 Peter Molyneux?
Yeah, seriously, like
that's pretty much like asking what world would you just want to be in then? So
Grand
it's just
Theft-
kind of like the
Grand Theft Auto. I would fit great into that world.
I don't know what world would work with that.
That's like our world right now.
Yeah, but
you guys don't forget everything when you wake up.
I think Deus Ex would be pretty cool.
Deus Ex would be pretty kick-ass too.
But what if you forgot that you got an augment and then didn't take your meds and then you died?
It would be like, what was that movie with Adam Sandler where his wife had like just kept forgetting, and then he'd wake up and watch that
50
First Dates.
Just have like a tape. Just be like, oh fuck, robot. Oh, cool. Wait, I'd kill people with this? Okay, hold on now.
Well, see,
The only application of the spinning hand is to break someone's neck real fancy? All right.
see
You get up, oh, typhoon, like your entire room, like, oh fuck.
the reason why I would want the Grand Theft Auto world is because I could legitimately become a crime lord in that game
12 hours.
in 12 hours. I could be.
But you'd have so many people pissed at you, and you wouldn't know who it is, so you just get shot. Because you'd be like, oh,
But
hey,
then I
sir.
just-
He'd be like, fucking kill you. And just
But
shoot
then
you
I'd
dead.
spawn. And the way
Oh,
that
did he say spawn? He didn't say spawn. He just.
yeah, but
No.
Grand Theft Auto world, fucking,
Oh.
I end up at the hospital $100 lighter and a
Okay.
shotgun in hand.
That's weird. That's not like.
Don't they
that's-
take all your weapons?
No, that's if you get caught by the cops. So
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
always
yeah.
better to just fire at them and have them shoot you rather than capture you.
Exactly. Did you not play Grand Theft Auto?
I
What
did,
is
but
this?
I didn't play it quite as violently as
I
you
didn't play
did.
it violently.
See, so he let himself get caught by the cops ever. And they took
I
all
never
his
got
guns.
caught, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, sure you didn't.
I
Then
didn't.
why would you know they take all your guns?
Exactly.
Well, I
Was it
remember.
good?
Oh, we caught you. No, it's just no explanation. We caught you.
I remember people
Just-
talking about how they didn't want to buy assault rifles before hard missions because the cops would take them. I didn't know what the hell they meant by it.
I think that was in the older ones.
We're going to call this podcast episode Kumar is a Dirty Liar.
Oh my god.
Or Women and Dogs. I like that title too.
That's I don't think we can
Women
use
and
that.
Dogs is probably the worst one we
Yeah.
can name this cast.
Call
be
of Duty.
hilarious.
Call of Duty now with women and dogs.
There
Yeah,
you
Devin,
go.
would you not want to be in the Call of
No,
Duty
wait,
universe?
wait. Dogs and women.
Dogs and women. Sorry. No, I would not want to be in that universe. I could be in London somewhere with my kid, and something will blow up beside me.
Spoilers.
Jesus, no, I meant like multiplayer universe. Anyway,
I don't know.
is that
It's like everybody has ADD and is 12.
did everybody answer his second part question?
What is that?
Kumar, I think you said
I don't know. Mass Effect again.
yeah.
Same here.
Deus Ex would be cool for me.
Grand Theft Auto.
Douglas M says, I am glad to hear that you have joined the ranks of the Pikmin. I'm glad to be a part of it. It's super fun. I encourage everybody who has a Wii U to go out and buy it.
All three of you.
There's
Zing.
at least there's at least like 250,000.
There's more.
All right.
There's more Vitas
Is
than
there?
that, and that's
Oh,
sad.
okay.
What's the
The
next
Vita
one?
constantly outsells the Wii U. That's all.
Eh. Akumaru Kicks Ace says, why won't you guys love me? From Blargan Sniper.
Didn't you say "love you too" at the beginning of this?
It was
Yeah.
before we recorded.
Oh,
Before we hit record.
Who was this, sorry?
Bargain.
Oh yeah. Blargan Sniper. I don't know what that sounded like, but take it as you wish. Take it as you wish sounds like a weird thing to say. Anyway, that's it for comments on the YouTube.
that's because the
Stuff.
expression is "take it as you will."
Take it as you wish.
Take it
Will.
as you won't.
Take it as
I've
you wish,
never heard wish.
comma,
I've always heard
will.
will.
Take it as you won't.
You know what? Just cut it down. Take it. All right. So in the Twitch chat, if you guys have a question,
You had a notepad question.
yeah, I know. I'm just gonna get to it. in a second.
Read
If
the
you're in the Twitch
notepad.
channel, submit your questions to the chat box so we can read it and we will read it out, just like Shabby said. He says, "Do you guys do much with MMOs? What are
No.
you looking forward to?"
No,
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 Honestly, not anymore.
no, Kumar.
I've never actually gotten into an MMO.
You know what? Can we just exit Skype on him?
Kumar, if you get to choose
What's
one,
I've only got into an MMO,
fuck you too. No, I'm kidding. No,
Yeah,
just
seriously.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
Old Republic.
Yeah.
That's it. Play that for a month.
I am actually very much looking forward to Final Fantasy XIV's re-release. I have it pre-ordered. I'm going to be jumping into that. Actually, I don't remember what server we're going to be hopping into, but I'm going to find it out in about 30 seconds. It sounds like it has a T word. Let's just say like Terranigma or something, but that's an old SNES game.
Tarungle.
Terungle.
Terraria.
I'm just gonna write FFXIV servers launch, and then we're gonna see if we can find there. It's gonna be. Actually, it's not a T. It is in fact Leviathan.
Well done.
So, what's gonna be happening is I do believe if there's no NDA whenever the beta starts this 16th or something.
16th is like in 2 days.
Yeah, 60 on Friday. I will try to stream some because I believe that beta carries into the full retail game. If it can't be streamed, then I'm probably not going to play any until
Right there.
the
open beta begins. 1 day, 5 hours.
sweet. And then whenever the early access starts, I'm going to be hopping into that, and I'll probably be streaming
9 days, 5 hours.
on Leviathan. So if you guys are going to be picking up FFXIV, let me know. I'm going to be trying it out. I'm at least going to do a month of it, and we're going to see what happens. But I'd be curious if you guys want to have some random like videos of it, like when I record it, record some of it and be like, "It's like a video log, MMO style."
I don't care.
So I don't know.
I don't care either.
If you guys want to see some of it, let me know. We'll figure something out.
You have played MMOs though, Devin.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I have played a.
You answered no to the question.
Oh, I
so-
am currently not playing MMOs
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
but I have played a lot of MMOs, and I put a lot of hours into a lot
You're a
of.
recovering addict.
Yes.
Why do
actually.
those things keep refreshing?
It's because when the servers are actually out, you'll be able to see pings and stuff for everything. But,
You know what's
Oh.
cool? Thank you guys for tuning in.
no, hold on. You guys failed to mention that technically Destiny's going to be an MMO. Destiny looks really cool. So for
Oh,
something
yeah.
you should be excited for, maybe Destiny.
Maybe.
I thought it was gonna be like Borderlandsy.
But it's like in an MMO world. Shoot people, squads and stuff. But
Well, to me, if it's a massive multiplayer world, I guess the only MMOs that exist right now are MMORPGs.
yeah,
So that's kind of where I get that context of what MMO means.
yeah.
But if someone was to make an MMO FPS
Well, there's
with
like
RPG elements,
yeah, there's
you know.
Firefall and stuff right now. That's kind of like what Destiny's gonna try to do, except for
I literally have
Destiny's
no
gonna be
idea
way
what
better.
that game is.
Yeah,
Nope.
well, the Firefall's a bit weirder, but Firefall's definitely one of them. You have something like Defiance, which is also sort of the same, but there's definitely some out there. There's nothing to the caliber of what Destiny's
So
gonna
maybe
be, though.
in that context, yes, then Destiny should be cool.
Yeah.
But in my head, when you say MMO, I think World of Warcraft and like things.
EverQuest.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. They
Star
also
Wars Galaxies.
showed EverQuest Next stuff, and that stuff looks fantastic. We talked about it last week. That I'd be super excited for.
Cool.
Does it look drastically different?
Yeah, you can dig through everything.
Jeez.
And they were saying like on servers, you get stuff together and build a city, and that city would always be there until like players would come and destroy it, or enemies would come and destroy it. So you could like be on a server, then transfer to a server that has an entire town in an area that could be like a fucking like dungeon in another server. Like it's crazy.
Oh yeah, if they're saying it's kind of doing what EU is
Yeah.
doing, where it's all like just player built stuff.
The players
they're-
have complete control kind of deal.
Yeah, but they're going that one step further where you are also creating what the weapons look
Would you
like,
say
what the people.
next step further?
The next step. Yeah, they're gonna do like, hey, the players have like created the weapons, what they look like, what the armor looks like, not all of it, but like, yeah, you'll be able to sell it for money, your own money, like people buy it, you get the money for it. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I like MMOs. I'm probably gonna keep trying random new ones that come out to see how they do.
Neverwinter you played.
Yeah, Neverwinter I've been out sort of. I want to play more.
I guess
but there's-
Warframes.
Warframe's
No,
kind of,
'cause it's
but it's a different one.
It is.
It's more meta MMO.
It's
Yeah.
it's
MMO has such a
it's
weird,
a free to play co-op game.
yeah,
really. It's
with
not,
lobbies.
I
It's
guess
like MMO lobby, MML,
It has MMO elements.
massively multiplayer lobbies.
MMLs.
So, yeah. Other than that, I don't think we got any more questions. Yep.
Actually, I've got a question for you guys.
What's up, Kumar?
Over the next, maybe let's say 2-3 months, what is your most anticipated title?
Oh, fuck that.
No, I'm not even going there tonight.
2 months?
Saints Row 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say let's say over the next 2 months.
Saints Row 4.
For me, I think I'd have to say Killzone Mercenary.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
That beta's starting soon too, as well.
Saints Row 4.
You know, Beyond has me excited. Beyond could be really cool. Beyond would be the one thing that's
Saints.
different than stuff.
Row
Kumar, you're excited for Outlast that you'll be playing.
4.
I'm actually more excited to watch you play it than to play it myself.
Oh man, to be honest,
Saints?
Amnesia 2 is still slated. Well, not 2,
Row.
but what is it? A Machine for Pigs is still slated for end of summer.
4.
So that I'm not
So
excited
it might be
for.
coming out sooner, you think?
Yeah, which makes me sad. But I have like the next gen titles. If we consider those, I don't actually know which one of those I'd be excited for. Because if in like 2 months you'd kind of be hitting the start of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Saints
It's not
Row
a next gen.
4.
Yeah,
WWE.
Also, on that releases list, if you just want to scroll down for a second, Super Mario 3D World on Wii U.
yeah.
That's neat.
They announced it at E3 though.
I didn't hear about
It was,
that.
it was the cat thing with Patrick Leppy.
Oh, that's what that
Oh,
was?
okay.
Oh, so it's a totally different game. It's not just the
No,
3D World. Okay, all right. I misunderstood.
Or it might be the same areas or some things, but it's made for 4-player
Huh.
crazy co-op.
Cool.
Damn it! I was gonna say.
Actually,
something.
I'm looking forward to Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
Saints Row 4.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Saints Row 4. I think I'm gonna enjoy it, but I think it's also gonna be the type of game that I'm gonna play it straight, like 12 hours or whatever the fuck it is, and then just kind of like, that's done. All right.
But
cool.
it could
What's next?
possibly be the best 12-ish hours that you've had all year.
That
I
is-
think
that is true.
I feel like it will be fun. It sounds really dumb, like 'cause it just should how it should be. It'll be fun in the moment, but I think the second I put it down, by the time I get to their stuff,
You'll be
it's
done
gonna
with
be
it.
like, oh, that was really good, but I fucking forget about it. That was great. Like whatever. I know I had a good time, but whatever. Because there's gonna be so much crazy good shit coming out as well.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think
You don't remember Saints Row 3, do you?
No.
It's fresh in Kumar's mind.
Yeah.
What do you think having just played Saints Row 3, Kumar?
It was absolutely one of the most entertaining games I've played in a while, but I wouldn't be more excited about that than a lot of the other stuff that's coming soon.
Because this is how I mean is for me, Saints Row 4 is gonna be good to the point where I'm gonna enjoy playing it, but I don't think I'm gonna have that moment where once I'm done to be like, I gotta play more of this. It's just gonna be like, okay, that's done. I gotta do something else now.
Yeah, it's entertaining in the moment, but it's not something that you probably keep coming back to.
Yeah, it's like that fantastic movie
You don't
that
have
you
to
want.
keep coming back to things for you
Especially
to
considering
anticipate
GTA 5
them.
is right around the corner too.
Nobody was saying that. I don't know. Super excited for. I'd be something that I think is gonna stick with me for a really long time. Is hopefully gonna be Beyond Two Souls. So
Well, like if I'm looking at this list that we've got up now,
yeah,
the stuff I care about for the rest of this year.
Sonic Lost World.
I just saw that.
That's it.
It's gonna be cool apparently.
I can basically look at this list and say I'm buying 3 games next week. I got Bureau, Saints Row 4, and Dive Kick.
Yep.
And then looking at this list,
I was waiting for you to say Splinter Cell. That makes me sad. Okay.
Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
And X. Don't forget X.
No, Ricio's getting X, so I'm getting Y.
Oh, okay.
I'll get Assassin's Creed 4.
Let's not start naming this stuff off. I know you're gonna get Ash's Cricket. It's cricket game.
Oh yeah, right. Of course, yes.
Good for the
huge cricket fan.
Vita 3 SKU. But it's gonna be fantastic. That game, cricket.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My actually most anticipated game is Saints Row 4 at this point.
Oh, nice.
The only other thing being maybe Watch Dogs.
Oh God.
But I feel like that's a more serious game where
Okay.
I appreciate the lighthearted fun that Saints
Watch
Row
Dogs?
has more
I
than
am
a serious
so
game.
excited for Watch Dogs.
Watch
Okay,
Dogs,
never
everybody's
mind.
excited for, but like I feel like Watch Dogs is that one game that people are too psyched for. That's gonna come out, and then it's just gonna be like
This is just normal.
it'll
This is
be
Assassin's
fucking
Creed.
fantastic for like the first 5 hours.
Yeah,
Of like, look at all this crazy new shit, and then it's just gonna be like, okay,
I don't know. In that trailer
finish this
today, they
game.
said you had to go all Infamous style and like go through areas where you can't hack stuff to be able to hack stuff.
that's what I mean. You'll have
So
to
you
do
know
that.
what? I will stop talking.
I feel like it's gonna be really awesome, but I don't know if it's gonna carry throughout the entire game.
Well,
That's what I'm worried for.
I'm
They
hoping
said
I will
every time you go to a new area, you have to find a substation and like unlock your ability to hack in
That's
that
just
area.
that's just the outpost /
Cool.
the like perching point that you'd have in Assassin's Creed. That's like the Ubisoft whatever thing.
That's
Yeah, but
Ubisoft.
you don't have to go to the perch point to stab motherfuckers.
Well, you do it to figure out what missions or side things you'd have in that area.
You know what?
But you don't have
I
to.
don't even care.
Yeah.
I just don't care. I just want to hack shit. I want to hit people with my riot baton, and I want to do crazy fucking stunts, and I want to fucking take power out of buildings and shoot people.
So what you're saying
It's
is
just-
your most anticipated is Watch Dogs.
yes.
What I'm saying
Okay,
is
good.
Yes.
that might be good for the first 5 hours.
You know what? I don't give a shit. That'll be great for 10 hours.
Because you do blackout once and you'll be like, oh god, it's blackout. That was really cool the first time. But I don't know. We'll
All I
find
did
out.
was hack and slash for 12 hours in Devil May Cry.
Are you saying that Watch Dogs makes a better E3 demo than a full game? Is what you're thinking? So
I think so. Well, I don't know. No, I'm still excited for it.
We will see.
What I'm gonna do, Devin, is you're gonna be playing PS4.
Yes.
You're gonna be like blackout. Yo, this is so fucking sweet, and I'll be tailing you for the longest time in multiplayer, and just be like, I still see you, and just fucking headshot you, and then you'll just be like, fuck this game. You'll
And
snap
then
your
I
dick.
will
what you're saying
drive-
is you are actively going to try and ruin Devin's experience.
I will punch you in
what,
the
ga-
jugular.
what game are you excited for again, Dan? It's just like I won't be able to do it in Saints Row. Be like, Rich, I see you joined my game. It says I can't.
You can't actually join because I'm playing exclusively with Dustin.
Yeah, it's DDoS, DOS, It's fucking
DDoS?
DDoS. Or I'll sneak in your house, cut your cable.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in to our episode 78. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes, make sure you come and check out our YouTube. We've got lots of great videos here. Ones of Riccio playing System Shock. We've got some Payday clips up. We've got some Valkyria Chronicles.
The best Valkyria Chronicles episode we've ever recorded is
Coming
coming out tomorrow when you hear this.
Good stuff. So we've
And by
got.
best, you mean you want to hit me in the face?
I think it's the best one we've ever recorded.
If you guys are on our listening to our podcast on YouTube, make sure you check out our other videos as well, like and favorites and such. If you have anything you want us to read on the next podcast, leave a comment on this one, and we will read it out next time.
Or join the live chat.
Or join the live chat. We record on Wednesdays, normally between 7 and 8
Is when we
Eastern
start.
is
Yeah.
when we start. They can go pretty late sometimes.
Like today.
15 p.m. right now.
Yes. And I have an hour drive.
Yeah.
Woohoo. And so, yeah, I
I
guess
didn't think it was that late.
I guess we'll say thanks for tuning in. I'm Sompy.
I'm Dan.
I'm Riccio.
And I'm Kumar.
One more time, Kumar.
And I'm Kumar.
Oh God, Skype, no.
Oh, God.
And he's Kumar.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Everyone, take care. Thanks for joining us. Best wishes, and we'll see you guys next week.